Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double R live reactions. We got Ravens, we got Texans, we got a lot of news to talk about here. We haven't talked much since last week, but boy oh boy do we got a lot to talk about today regarding our Baltimore Ravens. Welcome everybody, this is your boy Retro Recap. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is week 5. Ravens are coming off of a loss against the Kansas City Chiefs, which is probably one of the worst games I've seen the Ravens play in a very, very long time. They're looking to rebound in week 5 against the Houston Texans, who have not been playing good themselves. I think they got their first win against Tennessee last week. But where do we begin? Let's start off with the injury bug. Obviously, we know Lamar Jackson is not playing in today's game. But who else is playing and not playing? Well, as you can see on your screen, I'm going to read it on my phone because honestly, that text is a little bit too small for me. I hope you guys can see it, but if not, I'll read it off to you. Let's start off with who's not playing. Cornerback Awuzie, the guy they got from the Titans, is out. Marlon Humphrey is out. Lamar Jackson. I mean, these are all people that got injured in the Chiefs game. Lamar Jackson is out. Marlon Humphrey is out. Emory Jones is out. Emory's a tackle. Patrick Ricard, who has not played at all this year, is out. Roquan Smith is out. We got a little scare from Kyle Hamilton. I'll have more news about that. Kyle Hamilton is listed as questionable. Adafe Owe is listed as questionable. Ronnie Stanley as questionable. And Tez Walker, who had a great game against the Browns, is out. Now for the Houston Texans, and you know we got on early. We about 20 minutes earlier than we normally get on because that's how much the injury bug is affecting this team. For the Houston Texans, the Nico Autry, the defensive end, is out. Nico Collins is actually going to play. Every time we play the Texans, at least I remember that playoff game, I think Nico was hurt in that game. I think he played the Christmas Day game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how you pronounce the D tackle's name here. For Ronzo Scott. I don't know. I'm Fatu. Excuse me. I forgive me if I know I botched the name. Safety Jalen Reed is also out for the Houston Texans. So what does that mean? Cooper Rush will be getting his first start as a Baltimore Raven. We don't even know how long Lamar Jackson is going to be out. I've been hearing 2 to 3 weeks. I'm hoping that it's only 2 to 3 weeks. Conscious Beauty, welcome in, beautiful. It is great to see you, baby. You know I love you. Good afternoon, or good, hey, that's 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Conscious Beauty, I love you. I love you. I love you. Great to see everybody in the chat. We got Ravens, Texans. Lee Sales, how do I set up a live stream on YouTube? You gotta go to the create button at the top right of your screen, and once you hit that button, you have to go to go live. You have to create go live. You have to set it up with the title, the description, the tags, all that stuff. And then once you're ready to go live, you gotta set it up through your software, whether you're using OBS or Streamlabs, and you just go live. So there you go. Thank you, Conscious Beauty. You was taking late night trips. Let me find out. Yeah, I was in your neck of the woods, supposedly. But yes, so Cooper Rush is going to get the start for Lamar Jackson. This is Lamar's first game missed via injury since the 2022 season. That year he was trying to get paid. So listen, they don't have the Ravens favored in this game, and why should you? But obviously the Ravens got some good news. Keaton Mitchell is active for this game, so I expect to see a heavy dose of Keaton Mitchell and Derrick Henry. I expect that because I don't expect if Cooper Rush ends up throwing this ball more than 25 times this game, that's going to be a problem. I expect Derrick. Now the Texans have a good defense. They have a very good scoring defense. 12.8 points a game is what they're giving up. Now the shutout against the Titans does help. The Titans offense, as Cam Ward paraphrased and said, we just ass right now. We're just not that good right now. So yeah, so take that with a grain of salt in terms of how good this. I mean, the Texans defense is good. DeMeco Ryans is a good coach. He played on the defensive side of the ball, so we know they're good. But against this limited Ravens offense with no Lamar Jackson, who is their end-all be-all, it's gonna be tough. I expect a heavy dose of Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell. If the two of those combined don't get 30 carries this game, we're not going to win this game. Cooper Rush throwing the ball over 30 times is not the formula for success to win this game. The Ravens are 1-3 right now. They got their ass kicked against the Chiefs. They got their ass kicked against the Lions. And they kind of got their ass kicked against the Bills because you allowed them to come back with 4 minutes to go. So this is a must-win game because we don't know how much time Lamar Jackson is going to miss. But we know he's going to miss at least this game. And you got to play the Rams next week, who are a really good football team. This is a must-win game for the Ravens. Because if you go 1-4, it's you talk about John Harbaugh on the hot seat. We heard John Harbaugh and Monken. We heard John Harbaugh not really taking much of accountability. We heard John Harbaugh in the presser really blame the offense. Derrick Henry only had 8 carries, even though he was averaging almost 5 yards or 6 yards a carry. Derrick Henry didn't get the ball much. And Harbaugh kind of low-key called out the offense, even though the defense has been the reason why we've been losing games. The Ravens offense is still averaging 30 points a game. So can you really blame the offense? I mean, it hasn't looked the best at times, but I can't necessarily blame the offense. But so I'm expecting a heavy dose of Keaton Mitchell because a heavy dose of Derrick Henry. You got power and speed. You got power with Derrick Henry. You got the speed combination with Keaton Mitchell. It's the Ravens version of Sonic and Knuckles, right? So you got Montgomery and Gibbs for the Lions. The Ravens got their own version of Sonic and Knuckles. You got Keaton Mitchell, who is Sonic the Hedgehog, and you got Derrick Henry, who's Knuckles, who can play bully ball with some speed as well. So over under, I'm going to go over 25 carries for both Henry and Keaton Mitchell. That's my over under for this game. for carries. Cooper Rush better not throw the ball no more than 20 times this game. Because if he does, the Ravens are not going to win this game. I mean, Cooper Rush has a 9-5 record as a starter with the Cowboys, but this will be his first start with the Ravens. I don't know what we're going to get. I don't know what to expect. When he came in at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, I did not like what I saw, but he was kind of thrown into the fire. So let's see with a full practice and a full start how he looks. But the game plan better be give the ball to Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell. Seth, what's good? What's good, Seth? Ravens always have issues running the ball. Exactly, but it's not because they can't run. It's because the person who's calling the plays just doesn't dial it up, and that's the problem here. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about can they run. It's more about will they allow the Hounds to do what the Hounds need to do, which is you get paid to run the football. Well, it doesn't matter if you're not giving up. Derrick Henry only 8 carries last week is atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. It is. And so, but at the end of the day, you need to win this game. You're 1-3 on the brink of 1-4 with Cooper Rush as your quarterback. If Lamar Jackson was playing this game, we all know Lamar Jackson has a perfect record against the Houston Texans. He beat him in the playoff game. He beat him last year, you know? So we know that if Lamar Jackson was playing this game, you would feel much more confident about the Ravens winning this game. Now we're going to find out what this Ravens offense is about. There is no Superman Kate with Lamar Jackson. You got to play a more traditional passing game with Cooper Rush because Lamar Jackson wasn't really running that much this year anyway. He's been holding on to the ball a lot this year in a few of these games, the Lions game specifically. So Lamar really wasn't running the ball anyway, but now you got more of a traditional drop back passer in Cooper Rush. I don't know what to expect. We haven't seen Cooper Rush start in almost over a year. It's a new offense, but the good thing about Cooper Rush is you got Derrick Henry, you got Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. It should make your job much easier, right? To just go out there and do what you do, right? Do what you do. Run the football. But Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell don't matter if the offensive coordinator is not going to give them the ball. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Welcome in camp. How you guys feeling today? Kickoff is going to be in about 13 minutes. Let me go ahead and get this food in my system so we can have some energy. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate. Welcome in. If you guys have not already, we have a community Discord. And can we get the Discord link dropped in the chat? We have a community Discord for anybody that's new in the chat. We would love for you to join our Discord. I also stream on Twitch as well. So if you're interested in joining our Twitch page, there you go. I'll drop the Discord link. Check out our Discord link right there. All right, I would love for you guys to join our Discord. We have a great community. We're actually hosting a watch party. All right, we're hosting watch parties. So if you can't see the Ravens game and you would like to see the Ravens game, we have a Discord that you can join in, and we'll have the watch party going. For matter of fact, speaking of watch party, I have not seen Kevin at all. Kevin is who's hosting our watch party. This one I need to double check on him real fast. A 9-5 record for Cooper Rush. That is facts. But that was with the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Ravens offense and the Cowboys offense are two different things, you know? And so I'll need to see what he's made of in the first couple drives. I know the first couple drives for the Ravens, they better be handoff. It better be a run play 3 in a row. It better be, because that'll determine how this game is going to go. If Cooper Rush is dropping back because you're trying to catch the Texans off guard because you know they're going to run the ball and you're trying to play this surprise game, like let's throw the ball because everybody named Mama knows that we're going to run the ball. So let's throw the ball the first couple plays. If you do that, it's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game. You better run the ball all 3 times on the first drive. I don't even care if we get a first down. It's just to establish that we're going to run the football. That's what we need to do. What's good, Seth? Conscious Beauty. She knows I love her so much. Conscious Beauty. Yo, Trey, what's good, dog? How you feeling? Listen, Ravens flock all day, every day, right? Listen, our backs is against the wall. We have not been 1-3. We have not been 1-3 in the Lamar Jackson era, right? This is unfamiliar territory for most of us here. but today is a must-win game with a backup quarterback. All right, we need to go out there, run the damn football. We still got weapons. You still got Zay Flowers. You still got Rashad Bateman. You still got Andrews Likely, Derrick Henry, Key Mitchell. There are still weapons on this offense. Don't get me wrong. Lamar Jackson is about 75% of this offense. Don't get me wrong, but you still got weapons out there. Now we can fully see what this offense looks like when there's no Lamar Jackson playing Superman. You know what I'm saying? All right, so feel free to join the Discord. We got a watch party. We got a watch party going on. We're gonna have the Ravens game up. We're also gonna have the Eagles game up as well. So make sure you tap in. Trey, good to see you, dog. You said, did the Browns lose that game? I wasn't keeping track. Because when I was looking, the Browns were winning 10-9 or 10-7 or whatever it was. Wow, Carson Wentz came back to beat the Browns in London. Crazy. That's crazy. How did Gabriel look pretty? I mean, he do 2 touchdown passes. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, the Browns aren't good. Their defense is good, but their Browns are not good. I'm feeling good getting ready to watch King Henry. Well, I hope that he runs all over them. It won't be because he can't. It'll be because Monken takes the ball in his hand. I'm hoping that's not the game plan. Derrick Henry should have 25 carries this game. Keith Mitchell should have another 10 to 12 carries this game for the Ravens to win this game. Derrick Henry averages over 100 yards in his career against the Houston Texans. So we know he can run all over them. But this offensive line is a little bit different. We'll see. Let me get my eats in real quick. I was trying to put a parlay in. I was trying to put a parlay in, and I got sidetracked with some shit. I was trying to put up a little ticket in. I haven't actually put a parlay in a minute. I'm actually not going to bet on this game because I don't know what to expect with this game. I was really debating on should I bet on this game, but I really don't even know what to expect from this Ravens team. I want to put money line on the Ravens so bad because it's a must-win game. But with Cooper Rush as the quarterback, I don't know. And then, like I said, you heard Monken, you heard John Harbaugh and Monken this week. Harbaugh put the blame and said and was basically paraphrasing that he doesn't know all the plays that be going on. But how are you the head coach and you don't know everything that's going on? And Monken basically responded, you need to take accountability, right? When things don't go well, we don't play the blame game, right? We hold ourselves accountable and get better. Harbaugh is deflecting blame instead of taking accountability as the head coach. You are the head coach. Monken is like, listen, bro, I'll take accountability for the things that we don't execute right. You know, there's a little rift between head coach and offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? They better be on the same page today. This is a must-win game. There is no charades, no shenanigans. Monken, Harbaugh, and Zach Orr all need to be on the same page. That needs to happen. Great to see everybody. Trey, Seth, great to see y'all, man. I love y'all boys. Conscious Beauty, I love you, beautiful. Noah, thank you for moderating. Conscious Beauty, thank you for moderating. Let me catch up. Let me put this parlay in because I keep getting sidetracked. Dog. I keep getting sidetracked, bro. Forgive me. I keep getting sidetracked, bro. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm gonna catch up with chat in a second. Like I said, join our Discord. I put the Discord link I put the Discord link in there just a second ago. Join up. We're gonna be hosting the Ravens game, and we're gonna have the Texans game. I mean, not the Texans, the Eagles game and the Broncos game as well. So tap in. What is it asking me for? I'm trying to put this parlay in real quick, and I really been getting sidetracked here. I appreciate all y'all for being here, though. I'm getting real sidetracked here, bro. All right. So I put money on, this is just a little basic ticket. I put money on the Seattle Seahawks, the Lions, and the Bills. The Seattle game was the only wild card, but Mike Evans is not playing, so we'll see how Baker Mayfield do. But as far as this game, I'm not going to do nothing too crazy. I mean, I probably should put money on Derrick Henry, but I feel like when you know Derrick Henry's going to get the ball, you just know how that's going to go. But I actually think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do where's Derrick Henry rushing yard? I need to get, where's rushing yards at? I think I am going to put something on Derrick Henry today. Because I mean, if he don't get any yards, then it's just going to be like, what the fuck? I'm going to say Derrick Henry at least 70 yards rushing. I'm going to say, I forgot Justice Hill was the second running back, right? So we'll see if even Keaton Mitchell even get, I mean, he's just being active today. Isn't Tyler Huntley backing up Cooper Rush? I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna bet on some other games. I'm gonna bet on the Colts winning as well. The Eagles winning. I think the Giants are actually gonna beat the Saints. I'm gonna put something on that. They got the Jets favorite. Oh, they got the Jets favorite over the Cowboys. Is that real? Now the Cowboys, they really think the Cowboys that bad? I mean, the Cowboys are bad. Cowboys, but I'm gonna bet the Cardinals because the Titans are trash. I'm just gonna put a huge ticket in. I ain't gonna put a lot of money on it, but the game might be worth it if this all plays out. I'm gonna put a nine ticket in, and I'm gonna put $5 on it. It is what it is, bro. If this works out, that's a $700 payout for $5 bet. Hey, it's $5, bro. I'll make it back tomorrow, bro. I haven't been risky in a very long time. I haven't been risky in a while. I feel today's the day to be risky. You feel me? I feel like today's the day to be risky. All right, let me get the game on because the game getting ready to start, and I actually don't even have it up. Crazy enough. And then we're gonna check in with chat. We got a poll in the chat. For who do y'all think is gonna win today's game, Ravens or Texans? Don't forget to vote. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that majority of us in here are Ravens crowd. But if you want to show extra support to your boy, don't forget to you can drop a super chat. You can subscribe if you're really feeling the vibe here. I do also stream on Twitch as well. I do gameplays. I do game shows, Millionaire, Family Feud, Jackbox Party. We're actually doing some Jackbox games on YouTube coming up soon. So if you guys would like to show love to all my socials, the socials is pinned in the chat. Join our Discord. It's great here. We do a lot of you guys don't really get to see me unless I'm doing this like once a week, but I'm on Twitch a lot and we have a great time on Twitch. So I'm looking to bring some of that vibe over here to YouTube. So you'll be seeing a little bit of that as well, but definitely follow me on all socials. We're getting ready to get this game going right now. Let me catch up with the chat real fast. Seth, good to see you as always. You be here every week, man. I appreciate you, bro. But if the Texans, is this game really? No, I'm not taking the Texans lightly at all because the Ravens don't have their full arsenal. The Ravens are injured. This game is up for grabs, bro. There's no guarantee the Ravens are going to win this game. You would think that with the sense of urgency, with how much this game means, it should be like that, you know? I'm feeling good. I'm getting ready to watch King Henry. Hell yeah. Dylan Gabriel went, yeah, because Joe Flacco got benched. Went for the Hail Mary with 8 seconds left. It got intercepted, but they threw a flag. On the next play, he completes a pass for like 23 yards and the game ends. That's crazy. What a way to end the game. Steelers are off today. Yeah, and I had the Steelers defense on my fantasy team. I had to switch it to the Ravens defense, who's injured. So we'll see. The Texans offense hasn't been that good though. So we'll see how the defense responds. I'm trying to watch this game sick. If they lose this game, I think if they lose the Rams game and go to 1-5, I think John Harbaugh is going to get fired. Or you know how the Ravens do, mutually resigns. All right, the game's on now, y'all. The game's on. I don't hear it though. I don't hear the game on my end. I don't hear the game on in my end. Hold on. Maybe that's why. Okay, I do hear the game. Okay, now the game's on. Okay, before we get into the game, let me catch up. Next Sunday morning, Jets in Denver and London. Yeah, I can't wake up that early to watch those games. I wanted to see the Vikings game, but I'm like, it's the Browns. I don't know if I want to wake up that early to watch the Browns play football. I just be real with you. I don't know if I want to get up that early to watch the Browns. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is active today, and I actually have the hold on, you guys can't see my game day picks. Hold on. Let me fix that for you guys. Put the scoreboard. Let me put the scoreboard up here. I actually have the Commanders winning that game. I know McLaurin is not playing, but the Chargers lost last week in a game that they should have won against the Giants. I don't know how I feel about because the Commanders are a good football team. They used Marcus Mariota. Now they got away with that win against the Raiders. But now that Jaden Daniels is back with no McLaurin, I think they're still gonna win the game. No, Jaden Daniels is playing. You said another Sunday without wait, is he not playing? I could have sworn I heard that the report come out that he's playing, right? Yeah, he's playing. Yeah, he's active today. Hurts got me a lot of money against the Bucks. Hell yeah! I wish you had told me what your ticket was. I would have definitely hopped on that ticket and got some money, bro. The cow bitches. I got the Jets winning. I don't know, bro. The Cowboys did look good against the Packers offensively, and it's the Jets, bro. The Jets are trash, you know. But so I actually think the Cowboys. I mean, they don't play good on the road, so that's the only skepticism I have. Is they're not a good road team, but I think they can beat the Jets. They better beat the Jets. COVID is kill. You got COVID? Damn, dog. You got COVID? Get better, man. Browns are not starting Joe Flacco because he got hurt in season. And he just not been that good, honestly. Joe Flacco's not been that good. He's just a veteran to keep the seat warm for the rookies. Justin Fields is good at home. Yeah, he is. All right, game started, everybody. Here we go. Baltimore Ravens and the Texans. All right, so the Ravens are going to get the ball. They're going to get the ball at halftime. So the Texans are going to get the ball first. We got the Discord watch party. Feel free to join us in the Discord. We got a watch party going on, and Tyler Loop is going to go ahead and kick the ball off. Thank you, all in the mix, my guy. All in the mix, my guy. What's good with you, dog? Thank you for joining the Discord. Join the waiting room if you want to join the watch party, my guy. I just seen you. Thank you for joining, my dog. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good special teams kickoff return. All right, CJ Stroud. Here we go. CJ Stroud. Here we go. He threw 2 touchdowns and no interceptions against Tennessee last week. Let's find out what's going to happen here. You started Jackson Dart. Justin Fields to run all over Dallas. Bro, don't say that, man, because I got a parlay ticket on the Cowboys, bro. And I shouldn't have done that, because you know how the Cowboys always fuck up somebody's shit, bro. All right, 1st and 10 for CJ Stroud. Single back formation. Man in motion. Handoff. Good Ravens defense right there. Gain of 2. Nick Chubb, the former Cleveland Brown. And I used to love Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb used to destroy us. Nick Chubb used to have a few good games against the Ravens back when he was in Cleveland. The Ravens allowed 33.3 points a game, last in the NFL. The Baltimore Ravens have allowed that doesn't even make sense, right? It doesn't even make sense. Remember, we're taking a shot of liquor for every Ravens touchdown. A gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. And play action by Stroud. Throws. Got a man wide open. Nico Collins, 1st down. Big gain. And they're already in Baltimore territory with a 1st down. Look at that play action play by CJ Stroud. Nico Collins Who's that? TJ Tampa? Who's that? Yep, TJ Tampa covering. Yeah, that really wasn't much of a cover, but yeah, that wasn't much of a cover. First down for the Texans. First down. Shotgun formation for CJ Stroud. Play action again. Stroud throws. Overthrows. He was going for Nico Collins again. Overthrow. Nate Wiggins is on the coverage this time instead of Tampa. I think that's a better matchup for Nate Wiggins. I'm watching on YouTube TV. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Don't forget to like the stream. Show mad love. All right. Second down. Second down. Second down and 10. Handoff to Nick Chubb. Oh, defender had him. Who was that? Somebody got to the line of scrimmage and missed a tackle. So instead of a no gain, who was that? Let me see the replay. Who was that missed that tackle? Yep, John Jenkins. Yeah, John Jenkins, you got to make that tackle, bro. He gained an extra 8-9 yards because of your missed tackle. That was good to get pressure. Now it's going to be, what, a third down and 1? He got to make that tackle, bro. You got to make that tackle. There's third down and 1, third and inches. There's third and 1. I formation, handoff, and look at this. I think these teams have learned how to play the Ravens. You got to run the football. Run the football. Ravens' run defense has not been traditionally like they normally are this year. The Lions ran through the trenches. The Chiefs ran through the trenches. You burn that clock. The time of possession. That's how you got to beat this Ravens team. And Ravens right now are giving up chunk plays on this first drive. That missed tackle was huge by Jenkins. Keeps the drive going. Instead of a field goal attempt, now the drive's still going. First and 10. Play action. Stroud throws. And that's Jaden Higgins on the catch. A gain about 7 yards. Be second down. I like what the Texans are doing with the play action game. I like the play action game. Yeah, I got the Denver game up as well. All right, here we go. Second down and 4. And second down and 4, about a gain of 2. All right, it's going to be third and short, about third and 2, third and 1. We need to get them off the field and limit them to a field goal here. Limit them to a field goal here. Recap out of apply to be a Baltimore. I mean, shit, I could call a better defensive game than what I've been seeing. And I barely know the terminology. But I know a game plan when I see one. Third down. This is big. Third down and 3. Third down and 3. Play action. Stroud rolls to his left, throws wide open. Got a man. How is he that wide open like that, bro? First down, Houston. How is he that wide open like that, bro? Like, bro, like, how is he that wide open like that? How on third down is he that open like that? All right, first and goal. First and goal, Texans. First and goal, here we go. Shotgun formation for CJ Stroud. Man in motion. And that's the tackle. That's the best defensive play I've seen so far for the Ravens. A no gain right there. Maybe a loss of 1. The Jets in the red zone. Jeez, that Cowboy defense getting shredded already. Yo, Trey, what's good with you, dog? All right, second down and goal. Play action, Shroud throws. Touchdown, Texans. And touchdown, Houston Texans. Play action, that was too easy for the Texans. Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. Wow, that's crazy. Touchdown, Texans. The play action game is working right now. The play action game is working right now. Wow, that was too easy, bro. Too easy. Too easy. Oh boy, this is rough to watch. You just got punched in the mouth against the Chiefs, and then the Texans come around on the first drive and punch you in the mouth, bro. This is nasty. This is nasty, bro. All right. Well, the Texans scoring early doesn't mean that the running game for the Ravens has got to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's not eliminated, but it's like the Texans are coming to play. Yeah, we're going to have to outscore the Texans here. The problem is, do we have the firepower to do so from the quarterback position? It's going, and now knowing that they're going to be running Derrick Henry, we'll see. I'm not even going to ruin anything. We're just going to watch. We also got the Eagles game on as well in our Discord. I see that Trey that you joined. If you want to watch the Eagles game as well, we do have that up. Shout out to my man Kevin for having that up. I got the Eagles and Ravens game up. The Eagles are playing the Broncos right now, and obviously the Ravens are playing the Texans right now. So I got a couple windows up right now. So bear with me as I'm flicking through these channels. I'm flicking through this shit. But yeah, Ravens in trouble, bro. Ravens are in trouble. I didn't expect them to get punched in the mouth on the very first drive like that, man. You feel me? I didn't expect that. The Ravens are getting punched in the mouth, bro. Ravens are getting punched in the mouth, bro. The Jets kicked the field goal. Okay. Thank you for that, ma'am. Thank you for the update. I appreciate that, man. How y'all feel about the Texans going down and scoring on the Ravens defense like that? All right, we got the Broncos game. Oh shit, sorry, can't show that. My bad, can't show that part. they'll get me for that one. They'll get me for that. Hold on, let me take that off real quick. That's not supposed to be like that. Let me take that off real quick. For YouTube, come get me. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. You can see I'm having a little bit of fun out here. All right. I don't have anything set up right there for that, but yet. All right, Ravens. Let's do something about this, bro. They've already scored a touchdown. The Texans had 2 points of safety in that last game, in that last matchup on Christmas. Come on, CEO, be quiet. Hey, everybody make mistakes now, all right? All right. This is fun watching multiple games at once. I'm keeping an eye on that Broncos game because the Broncos got a good defense. I'm curious to see how Philly plays against that defense. All right, Keaton Mitchell, just fresh off the active list on the kickoff return. Here's Cooper Rush. He's got 20 touchdowns and 10 picks in his career, 15th career start. 9-5 as a starter. All right, Cooper Rush, here we go. Give the ball to Derrick Henry. All right, Derrick Henry, yep. And Derrick Henry gains a yard. And the Texans defense is solid though, bro. They lead the NFL in points per game allowed. Yo, what's good, Kevin? Lamar is out, bro. Kevin. That's been the biggest issue with this, is that this is gonna be a tough game to watch. There is no Lamar. What's good, Kevin? Kevin is the one hosting the watch party for the Eagles game as well, so definitely tap into the Discord. 2nd down and 9, shotgun formation for Cooper Rush. Justice Hill is beside Cooper. Handoff, illegal. That's an illegal formation. That's illegal formation, unlikely, it looks like. That's illegal formation. I seen the play. Well, let me double check. That looked like they threw the flag as soon as the play was. It looked like illegal formation. Illegal motion. Yep. I seen Isaiah Likely. I saw it as soon as it happened. Isaiah Likely, you can't do that. He know that, bro. He know he can't do that. He got a little head start. He know he can't do that. Isaiah Likely know he can't do that, bro. Now that's gonna put him back 5 yards. 2nd down and 14. Now that takes the run game out the play. Well, they don't take it out the play, but it's just like Cooper Rush throwing. Cooper Rush caught Zay Flowers. Okay, Zay. Gain a lot of that back, about a gain of 8. And like we said, we know it's going to be a drop back passing game with Cooper Rush. He's not going to make any plays with his legs, but if he can get the ball out quick, get it to his playmakers. You got playmakers. You got Bateman. You got Flowers. You got Andrews. You got Likely. There are still playmakers out there. As long as Cooper Rush doesn't lose this game for the Ravens, we're Gucci. 3rd down and 5. Justice Hill is in the ball game as running back. 4 receivers. Cooper Rush looking, throws. Got a guy. Andrews, 1st down. Mark Andrews is pumped up. Let's go. 1st down. Let's go. That's a good throw by Cooper. That's a good throw. Good throw. All right, pistol formation. Derrick Henry's in the game now. Back in the game. Flowers in motion. 1st and 10. Handoff to Derrick Henry. And gaining about 2 yards. 1. The Ravens are 3-9 without Lamar Jackson, 74-32 with him, averaging 28 points a game with Lamar, 15 points when he's not there, 388 yards of total yards when he's in the game. When Lamar doesn't play, they're averaging 308 yards a game. Lamar Jackson is that big of a difference maker. We already know that. But you still have to play football, even when he's there and when he's not there. We're not going to expect an offensive explosion, but we need to be efficient. Don't turn the ball over. Play action by Cooper Rush. 2nd down and 8. Rush looking, throws. Got a man. Andrews. Charlie Kolar with a catch. 1st down, Ravens. Good play action to Derrick Henry. Rolls out to the right, looking. And then he just throws. That's a good catch by Kolar. Let me see. Is that a catch? They're saying he bobbled it. Well, no, the Texans bench is saying he bobbled. That's a good catch, though. By Kolar. Single back formation after the Ravens 1st down pass midfield. Single back formation. And hand off to Derrick Henry. And Henry gained about 3 yards on the play. I like how this offense is looking now. At least it's a good balance of rushing and passing, and they're using the play action game off of it. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, wow. The Saints are just trash. Look how open that guy was. They showed the highlights of the Saints game. Look how open he is. All right, a gain of 4 yards by the Derrick Henry run. I formation, 3 tight ends, heavy package for the Ravens. They got their heavy personnel package. I formation. Derrick Henry. Nothing. A loss of 1. The Texans offense all over it, bro. All over it. Wow. Derrick Henry is not getting him. But it's not him, it's the offensive line. They're not really getting a push. 3rd down and 6. Here we go. Big 3rd down. 3 receivers in the game with Mark Andrews playing tight end. 4 pass catchers available. Cooper Rush, pressure. Hopkins! Caught by DeAndre Hopkins! Caught! Let's go, 1st down. It's a flag. It's a flag. Good catch. Good throw by Cooper Rush. Who's the flag on, though? What a catch by DeAndre. That's on Houston. Look at DeAndre Hopkins go against his former team. Yep. There we go. A penalty on Houston. They got to use Hopkins. Hopkins is still a beast, bro. What a good throw by Cooper Rush. DeAndre Hopkins got to be involved in this game. DeAndre Hopkins is still the best receiver on this team, even though he's not the #1 receiver. Technically, he's the best receiver, the most talented receiver still. Best hands. Keaton Mitchell's in the game, and Derrick Henry's in the game. Fake toss to Henry. Keaton Mitchell, all the space in the world, cuts the corner. Keaton Mitchell, first carry of the season, and about a gain of 8. I told y'all it's the Ravens version of Sonic and Knuckles. Derrick Henry is Knuckles, and then here's Keaton Mitchell as Sonic the Hedgehog. Look how fast he is, bro. He cuts that corner, bro. Good to see Keaton Mitchell back out there, man. 1st and 10 for the Ravens in the red zone now. Heavy package. We got another heavy package. Derrick Henry ain't doing shit right now. Damn. Derrick Henry ain't doing shit right now. Third down. Derrick Henry ain't doing shit right now, bro. Third down and 4. This is a good drive by the Ravens. I like this drive. It's not explosive, but it's methodical. I like this drive. 3rd down and 4. Is DeAndre Hopkins not in this play? What is this play? I don't like this play at all. I don't like that play call. What is that? I don't like that play call at all. Wide receiver screen? I don't like that play at all. What is that? What is that play call? On 3rd and 4? You throw a wide... Okay. The Ravens, I guess they did this plan to get points. I don't like that play at all. I don't like that at all, bro. What is that? But we're going to take the positive for what they are. That was a good-looking drive. It was a good drive. It was a lot of Cooper Rush making good clutch throws. A lot of Mark Andrews, and then the big catch by Hopkins. All right, Tyler Loop is perfect on the season, 8 for 8. All right, Ravens on the board, 7-3. Good-looking drive for the Ravens. Good-looking drive for the Ravens. We'll be right back after these messages. Ravens, Texans, 7-3, Texans. Do not forget to check out our store at the bottom of your screen. As you probably noticed, there is a merch store that you guys can check out all the Ravens gear at the bottom of your screen, right below the chat box, depending on what device you're on. We got jerseys from Fanatics, Wilds, all Ravens accessories, fitted caps, football, everything. Nico Collins jerseys, CJ Stroud jerseys. Check it out at our store. If you buy anything off this store, it helps RetroRecap's pockets, and I can use the money. So definitely check it out. Check out our merch store as well. We got some good things in our own merch store. So check it out. Drop the link in the chat for you guys as well. Let me check in the chat. Kevin, what's good, man? How you feeling? Yeah, he got a hamstring injury. How you think Zay Flowers is gonna play? Zay Flowers is gonna play the best that he can, bro. It's Cooper Rush on the ball. Yeah, we're taking a shot for each touchdown, each Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers is in my fantasy football. Yeah, we got a big catch. He got a big catch. Good start. Ravens defense sucks without Kyle Hamilton. That's a fact. Kyle Hamilton is the best defensive player on the team, and that's a fact. Feeling good. It's great to see you, Kevin. Once again, thank you for hosting the live stream. I appreciate you and I love you for that, man. Thank you. Appreciate you and I love you, man. Big love to you. All right, we're back. Now we got the Broncos game. The Broncos game is also on commercial break. Yeah, I appreciate you as well, my guy. Thank you. You are a lifesaver. Do we have any mods in here? Can we give a shout out to? We'll give a shout out to everybody, but a big shout out to Kevin for showing all the love in the world. As you can see there, my game day picks at the bottom of the screen of who I think is going to win today's game. Vikings already won, so I'm looking good there. No live on Twitch today. No live on Twitch today. Only on YouTube. Good drive by the Ravens. Good drive. Good drive by the Ravens, man. Good drive. All right. All right, now we need the Ravens defense to do something against this Texas offense. All right. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that. What other game you want to watch? Besides the Eagles game and the Buccaneers, I'm not Eagles and Buccaneers, Eagles and Broncos. Probably, I'll let you know. I definitely want to. The one you got on right now is the one I want to see. Sosa said he's gonna tap in when he get to work, so we'll have that game up for him. I'm watching both games. Broncos are winning 3-0 on a field goal. All right, Ravens defense back on the field after a good drive by the Ravens. Now we need a good defensive stop by the Ravens here. Stroud wide open again, caught. Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Arthur Jones. Most definitely. Rest in peace, Arthur Jones. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. 2nd down and 1. And first down. Nick Chubb, first down. First down. Nick Chubb is very good at what he does. Nick Chubb used to be about that life, bro. Nick Chubb was a baller. Not seeing him in a Cleveland Browns jersey seems weird, but Nick Chubb is a baller. That combination of Chubb and Kareem Hunt used to be something. I formation for the Houston Texans after that first down run by Nick Chubb. Handoff to Chubb again, and Ravens defense is on it. But a gain of 2 yards on the play for Nick Chubb. Well, a gain of 3 yards. And that might be the end of the first quarter. Are the Texans going to let the clock run out? I think they are. They're probably going to let the clock run out. 23 seconds to go. So the Ravens only got the ball one time in the quarter. The Texans got the ball twice in the quarter. But they got 3 points out of it. So it is what it is. They're not going to run a play here. 7 seconds to go, they're going to run a play. They had that man run in motion knowing that they weren't going to run a play. All right, that is the end of the first quarter. Houston Texans 7, Baltimore Ravens 3 on the Double R show. Double R live reacts. Don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, feel free to super chat, show love in all ways that you can. We are also hosting a watch party in the Discord. We got the Broncos game on, we got the Ravens game on, so tap in. We also got our like I said, our merch store at the bottom. So check out we got Ravens jerseys, all that good stuff. Check it out. I need to get me a Lamar Jackson jersey, the all black one. They got it on Fanatics on sale. If you click any of the jerseys on the Fanatics website and you use the promo code ACORN, you'll get 30% off all merch in the Fanatics store. So make sure you go check it out. I'm trying to highlight it for you so you guys can see it. But it's not letting me do it. Hold on. My bad. All right, we on commercial break. Let me go take a look. What else we got here? Thank you for the Patreon, Noah. I want to watch the Dolphins game. Who are the Dolphins playing? You want to watch the Dolphins game against who? They playing the Panthers, right? You want to watch that bullshit? You gotta be trolling, bro. Tyreek Hill not even playing. Tyreek Hill was out for the season. You want to watch the Dolphins without Tyreek Hill? Somebody gonna need to drug test you, bro. You need to be drug tested. You want to watch Dolphins and Panthers? Yeah, you gotta be trolling. Gotta be. You gotta be. Saquon is the fastest running back. Saquon Barkley is I don't know about the fastest running back, but he's definitely the most efficient. He's the most hybrid. He got power, speed. He got everything. Break tackles. He got everything. Saquon Barkley is about that life. All right, Jalen Hurts. 1st and 10, a quick slant pass to Devontae Smith. About a gain of 8 yards for Devontae Smith. Second down and 1 for the Eagles. Are the Eagles running a hurry-up offense right now? They're definitely running up-tempo right there, at least right on that play. A.J. Brown in motion. And they give it to Jalen Hurts keeps it. Got a man wide open. First down, Eagles. All right. That was number 81 on the pass catch by Jalen Hurts. All right, we're back to the Ravens game. I'll be tapping back in with the Eagles game. I'm in and out with the Eagles game. The second quarter has started for the Ravens and Texans. Right, though. I'm like, who wants to watch the, he was trolling though, but like, who wants to watch the Dolphins with no Tyreek Hill play the Panthers? Like, that's like sitting through misery, bro. It's already kind of misery watching no Lamar, but CJ Stroud play action, little dump off throw. He dropped it. Nick Chubb dropped it. Had a first down. Wow, Nick Chubb dropped the ball. He was wide open too. He dropped it on a 2nd down and 7. Look at this little soft throw by. Yeah, I don't know how Nick Chubb dropped that one. That was a first down. Now, the Texans don't get a first down right here. That drop is going to be crucial. 3rd down and 7. This is where the Ravens defense need to make a stop on these 3rd downs. Get off the field here, please. Get off the field here. All right, 3rd down and 7. Here we go. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Ravens defense. And they don't stop him. First down, Texans. Bro, it's like, bro, it's like we need to stop them on those 3rd downs, bro. That be the issue. Stop them on the 3rd down, bro. You had a chance to get your defense. That's another reason why they lost to the Lions and the Chiefs. These plays where the drive continues on 3rd down, bro. You're not doing yourself no favors. And then the defense gets gas. That's what happened in the Chiefs game. The defense gets gas because they can't stop them when they need to stop them. Look at this. Look at this. Big gain about 12, 13 yards by Marks, the running back for the Texans. Good run right there. Yeah, you can tell the injuries on the Ravens defense. The Texans are just having their way in the run game. Look at that. 1st and 10, Stroud. Little soft throw. Texans, look at this. Texans driving again. Texans are driving again, bro. You said the Colts and the Raiders game is the only solid game. The washed up Dolphins at least watch the Cowboys. That's what I'm saying. Cowboys and Jets are both ass, and the Raiders aren't. The Raiders are garbage. The Raiders are garbage. I want the Eagles to score a touchdown. Hell yeah, bro. I need the Eagles to win. I think I got them on my parlay. I need them to win that game. Even though my homeboy's a big Broncos fan, I want the Eagles to win. Only from money standpoint. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the hole. Look at this. Marks again. It's a flag on the play. They're just running all over the Ravens defense. Like, I can't even believe I'm saying this right now. I've never seen a Ravens defense get ran on like this. I get the injuries, but look, there is no, but look at Malik Harrison just getting, I mean, not Malik Harrison. I keep thinking it's Malik Harrison because it's number 40. Ravens defense is just getting shredded right now. Let me see what the call is, though. What's the flag on? Who's the flag on, though? Okay, both flags on Houston. Illegal formation holding. So they declined the illegal formation, accepted the holding call. So that play, that big run goes back. All right, so that may explain why he was so like got a big hole right there. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Hold on, I'm glancing through the chat at the same time, so forgive me if I'm not reading the chat like right off the bit. I'm trying to see how this drive finishes. So that's gonna bring it back to a 2nd down and 11. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Handoff. Oh, look at this. Look at this open gaps. Like it's so weird seeing a Ravens defense get gashed like this, bro. And the Ravens offense ain't even been on the field very often, bro. The Texans have been chewing up a lot of clock here, man. They've been chewing up a lot of clock. And because there's no explosiveness with the Ravens offense because of Lamar Jackson being out, and because the Ravens are going to be playing more methodical, not having the time of possession battle is going to be huge here. 3rd down and 5. Hold him to a field goal here. This is what we need to get him off the field. Here we go. 3rd down and 5. Sack! Let's go! Kyle Van Noy! Finally, somebody making a play. Good sack. That's what I'm talking about, Van Noy. Good to see him back, man. Good to see Kyle Van Noy back. We haven't had a sack in so long, bro. Oh, that feels good. Good to see Kyle Van Noy back. Good by Kyle Van Noy. Good what I'm talking about. Let's go. And a long field goal. I love that. All right, 50-yard field goal. And he made it, though. Field goal's good. But it's good, though. All right. They got a field goal out of it. But at least the drive is over now. Because Houston has been holding the ball. All right. It's a 10-3 game. Good sack by Van Noy. All right, let me get back to the chat. Trey, good to see you as well, dog. Appreciate you vibing out. Was it 2-3 weeks in a row now? Much love to you, dog. Just a little bit about me. I'm a big commentator. I love commentating. I love reacting. I know some of y'all may not know me, the person, besides being on here, but I love sports. I love baseball, basketball, football. Big Orioles fan, even though they were trash this year. But injuries have been affecting the Orioles and the Ravens. Big commentator guy. We definitely doing a lot of different content on YouTube. So like, tap in with the YouTube. We're gonna be doing a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff on this YouTube page in the next couple of weeks. So tap in, man. Make sure y'all follow, hit that like and subscribe, comment, super chat, all that good stuff. I appreciate all y'all, man. We usually are live on Twitch as well, but we're not live on Twitch today. So make sure y'all tap in. Where we at here? Patriots and Bills about to be a good ass game. It is, because the Patriots are actually a solid football team. I got the Eagles. Yeah, I got the Eagles win too. I'm keeping a close eye on the Raiders game. Ashton Genty is on my fantasy team. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I got the vape pen. Trey, was it you last week? Was it you last week? Was it you with the raspberry lemonade? It was somebody that was vaping on a was it raspberry lemonade? THC pen. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know if it was since last week. I don't know if I got it last week or the week before. I think it was last week. I got this vape pen. This is it's called Fruit Bedrock, bro. Amazing, bro. It was you. I remember. It was you, bro. Fruit. So I got this pen. I think I shared it with y'all last week. Fruit Bedrock, bro. Amazing. It tastes like Fruity Pebbles, bro. If you're a big Fruity Pebbles guy, bro, this is it for you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and spark up. Well, not spark. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and vape up to that, man. I got the Baja, bro. Post in the Discord, bro. We got a section for weed in the Discord. Like, just post your vapes, bro. I would love to see what you got, man. You got Baja Blast. I didn't even know that was a flavor, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and blow to that one, man. Oh shit. When the vape when the vape pen fight back. You feel me? When the vape pen fights back. When the vape pen fights back, bro. God damn. When the vape pen fights back, bro. Woo. All right. You said back. Oh, well, you trying to troll me, Noah? Some of the Wizards fan. I ain't gonna lie. I am a Wizards fan. I am not a fan of the current Wizards, though. I am a Wizards fan. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you and act like I'm not. I was a Wizards fan during the Gilbert Arenas era. I was a Wizards fan during the John Wall, Bradley Beal. I was even a Wizards fan when the one season they had Russell Westbrook. But the Wizards overall have not done anything to get me excited about anything. Eagles got a field goal. Okay, bet. Ravens need a touchdown. Hell yeah. All right, I formation. Ravens got the ball back. 1st and 10. Play action by Cooper Rush. He dropped it. How did Bateman drop that? Bateman dropped that? Bateman dropped the ball, bro. That was a good throw. I can't say at the angle from which I saw it, I can't tell. Was that a bad throw, or was that just Bateman just dropped it? He should have caught it though. Let me see the throw. Oh no, okay, never mind. It was deflected. It was barely tipped. Bateman could have caught that, but I can't. I'm not gonna blame Bateman on that. But they got an injured. They got an injured number 0. They got an injured Shahir, injured Texan on the field. I didn't even know Baja Blast was even a flavor for a vape pen. Where did you get that? I ain't gonna say. I don't even know. Are you a Baltimore native? But I don't know if you are or not. But where'd you get that from? I never heard of a Baja Blast. Is that THC or is that actually like a nicotine? You sound like I sound like wavy, yeah, with that coughing. I did, bro. Like I said, don't forget to like the video, comment, all that good stuff. We got a poll going on. All right, 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion to Rashad Bateman. Shotgun formation for Cooper Rush. Pistol formation with Derrick Henry behind Cooper Rush. Derrick Henry just can't get going, bro. He got about 3 yards, but at least, they're giving him the ball though, but he can't get going to save his life. I'd rather see more Keith Mitchell, honestly. Oh, you from San Diego? Okay, nice, bro. This is why I love streaming, bro. You get to meet people from everywhere. I thought you was from Baltimore, bro. You get to meet people from everywhere. I love that, man. I love that. This is part of the reason why I love streaming, bro, because you get to meet people. And it's crazy. I'm not a big people person though, but you can't tell on here. I'm not a big people person, but I love meeting people on here. 3rd down and 8. Cooper Rush. Oh, he got out of it. Cooper Rush. What is Cooper Rush doing? Wow, what is Cooper Rush doing? He held the ball. Wow. That was like a 15-yard sack? What is that? What is that? What is that play by? What is that? What is that, bro? He escaped it. And then that was just bad. So what's going on here, bro? Because Lamar, they accuse Lamar Jackson of holding on to the ball. We've even said that. And see, I need to watch some game film because you can't see it from the broadcast. We was blaming Lamar Jackson for holding on to the ball, and Cooper Rush was holding on to the ball. Was nobody open, or was that on Cooper Rush for not finding the guy? Did he not make the read, or was nobody getting open? Because the offensive line did his part for the most part on that play. So what's the deal here? So the punt, we got a punt by the Ravens, a flag on the play. What's the flag on? I'm assuming it's on the Ravens because the referees are talking to the Texans. Who's the flag on? Yep. Illegal. So the guy, So one of the guys on the Ravens went out of bounds and came back and play. Who? Okay. Oh yeah, he did his foot. Oh yeah, he is out of bounds. He got pushed out of bounds though. Yeah, so he got pushed out of bounds. Oh, he's way out of bounds, bro. What? Bro, he's way out of bounds. He's way out of bounds. I wasn't even close. So they're gonna make the Ravens punt the football again. Maybe they can try. Maybe they're trying to go for the block. But I was about to say Sam Cook, but Sam Cook been gone. Jordan Stout was gonna punt the ball again. I'm so used to Justin Tucker and Sam Cook for all of them years that it feels weird now. We got Sam Cook I think he's saying Sam Cook. Jordan Stout a couple years ago, and now we got Tyler Loop. Like, the special teams has been revamped. Back in the day, it used to be Stover and Kyle Richardson. There used to be Justin Tucker and Sam Cook. And now it's... Can you do that? Why did the guy pick it up? Why would he do that? So the field goal that the Ravens kicked the first time was a better... a punt was a better punt than the one they just did on a re-kick, which is why you make... On a penalty on the kicking team, that's why you always make the team re-kick, because you can either block it or the punt can be much worse than what it was. So the Texans were doing right by making them re-punt the ball, because the punt was even worse. So good shit for them. All right, let's get back with the chat. I appreciate all y'all for being here, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for just being amazing. And keeping me at the scores. Cowboys got a touchdown here from Kevin. Cowboys touchdown. I'm from San Diego. It's a TAC pin sack. You got Tyler Loop in your fantasy team. I miss Sam. I'm so used to those guys, bro. It feels weird. It feels weird saying Tyler Loop and Jordan Stout after all them years. But you know, Justin Tucker is going to get reinstated in a couple of weeks, sometime in November, from the whole allegations of the well, I'm not going to get into that. Y'all already know. So there was a debate online about how it's not fair that if he's a free agent, how can you be suspended for 11 games or 11 weeks and you're not even on the football team? A lot of people are saying that Justin Tucker's suspension should start when he's actually signed to a football team. How can you be a free agent and be suspended from playing games if you're not even on a football team to begin with? So I kind of want to know what your opinion is about that. And maybe I'll do as a Q&A real quick while I got some time. I'm about to start a Q&A. And see what y'all thinking. I'm sorry, I'm kind of high right now, so forgive me if this Q&A doesn't come out right. All right, we got a Q&A going in the chat. Definitely definitely click on it and put your answer in the queue, and we'll get all that going. I'll read all that in a second. Like I said, Trey, this pin got me feeling like, so forgive me if I'm having fun though. I mean, you gotta have some fun on a Ravens game with no Lamar, bro. I'm trying to find ways to have fun. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's the Ravens with no Lamar Jackson. I'm trying to make the best out of this, bro. So, all right. Texans get the ball back. Play action by Stroud. Throws. Got a man wide open. Caught on a comeback route. Gain of 7 yards by Higgins. This is a big drive for the Ravens defense because the Texans have been dominating the time of possession. They get the ball back to extend the lead. This is a big drive for the Ravens defense here. Big drive for the Ravens defense here. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 4. Handoff. Shotgun handoff to Marks. And Ravens defense has stepped up to the plate right there. Good play. Good play. You said 39 and 15 on my fantasy, right? You cooking right now, bro. You cooking, Kevin. I didn't know you play fantasy football. I love that. I didn't know you was that big of a football fan, bro. I fuck with you even more now, bro. How old are you again? Like 15, 16? I fuck with you though, bro. Like me and you got a good connection. I don't know what it is though. We have a good vibe. It's somewhere. We have a good vibe. I don't know how old you are though. 3rd down and 3. That's a false start. The tackle jumped, and then Stroud still he's gonna run 1st down. That was a look at this. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Stroud is still running. CJ Stroud with a big ass run. There's no reason why Stroud is still running. How is nobody on CJ Stroud, bro? Like how is look, he's still running, bro? Nobody is. Oh yeah, he's out of bounds. That's not a touchdown. How the hell does CJ Stroud get a scramble run like that, bro? We like put some bodies on this man, bro. What the hell am I watching here, bro? What the hell am I watching here, dog? What the fuck am I watching here, dog? So 1st and goal after the big ass shotgun scramble by Stroud. I formation, hand off to Chubb. Chubb picks his way through, gain of 1. 2nd down and goal, bro. This is tough to watch, bro. And maybe it's a good thing that I am high as hell right now, because that's probably the only way I can watch this game. Because this is crazy to watch a Ravens team. I know it's injuries, but this is tough. This is tough to watch, bro. It is. I love everybody in the chat right now, in here watching right now. Y'all bearing with me through this nonsense. But the Texans are getting ready to score this thing. 2nd down and goal. Zach Orr and John Harbaugh are going to be in a hot seat. Everybody going to be in a hot seat if they lose this game and next game. I'm not thinking like that, though. Ravens got some fight in them, though. It's the Ravens. They always going to have fight. Play action by Stroud. Throws wide open. Touchdown. Texans. Touchdown. Texans. It's a flag, though. It is a flag on the play. It's on the Texans. Okay, that's coming back. Never mind. Pass interference, Houston. Pass interference, Houston. Yep, so that touchdown that they just got is coming back. Woo, boy, oh boy, that was big, because if they go up 17-3 with this offense, I don't know, bro. Hold them to a field goal here. The Ravens can't give up no more than 17 points this game, bro. If they want to win this game, if they score 20, it's over. I don't see, at least right now, the Ravens have only had the ball what, 2 times? 2 drives? How many times the Ravens had the ball? 2 or 3 times. They have not had the ball many times in this game, and they only been efficient at 1 drive. So they can't score no more than 17 points here. 2nd and goal. Caught, but Ravens defense all over it. If this can turn from a possible touchdown for the Texans to a field goal, I'll live with that, bro. Because I thought they was getting ready to go up by 17-3 right there. But the pick play with a flag on a pick play. Good job. Now it's 3rd and goal, but they got to shut them down right here, bro. Because it's 5 minutes to go in the game, 6 minutes to go. If the Ravens can get the ball and score and get the ball back at halftime, we might be on something here. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. CJ Stroud, shotgun formation. And timeout Baltimore Ravens. Timeout Harbaugh. Timeout John Harbaugh. This is a big 3rd down and goal. Don't forget, we got a Q&A going, y'all. We got a big Q&A going on. Do you think Justin Tucker's suspension for 11 games should start when he signs with a team, or should his suspension be going while he's a free agent? Because that was a really good point. Like, how are you serving an 11-game suspension when you're not even on a team? You're a free agent. You're a free agent, bro. So how does your suspension start when you're not on a football team? I'm just talking from a principle. I love Justin Tucker, but from a principle standpoint, how can you serve a suspension if you're not even on? Like, doesn't make any sense. 3rd down and goal for the Texans. Shotgun for Stroud. Stroud over the middle. Touchdown. Still got him. Touchdown. And they still got a touchdown, bro. Nico Cal, they still got a touchdown, bro. Yeah, this is not a good day. This is not a good day. The game's not over yet, but this is not good football. This is not Raven football, and that's why I'm thinking John Harbaugh is definitely on the hot seat, because this is not Raven football, bro. When you talk about the tradition and the legacy of the Ravens, it's always been a solid defense. Lamar turned this into an offensive team when he got here, but defense has always been the foundation. These last 3 weeks and that Buffalo game have been hard to watch. Defense blew a 40-25 lead with 4 minutes to go against Buffalo. You gave up 41 points there. Detroit punched you in the mouth in the trenches, because that was a Gibbs and a Montgomery game. They beat you in the trenches. Last week, KC beat you in the trenches. KC just did whatever they wanted to you, and now this. This is a gut punch, and this is not Raven football, bro. This is tough to watch. This is not Raven football, bro. And I get the injuries, but nobody in the trenches is stopping nobody. Like, you got a blessing from a pick play that they got a touchdown on. It got called back, and then they got pushed back, and on 3rd and goal, you still give up a touchdown to their best receiver, when you know that's their best receiver and you know they're going to probably go to him. This is tough to watch. This is tough to watch, dog. It really is, bro. This is really tough to watch if you're a Ravens fan, bro, because this is like watching the Orioles again. You had so much hope and so much promise, then the injury bug, and then John Harbaugh's got to go. And I'm sorry, and maybe he's a THC talking right now, but John Harbaugh's got to go. He's got to go, because when you watch this, I don't want to ever question effort, because you can't question someone's effort. I mean, but what I'm watching on the field right now, if John Harbaugh was that good of a coach, I should at least be seeing better effort than this. You can't coach talent. You can't make average talent super. Like, you can't coach natural talent. It's either you got it or you don't. But you can coach up the fundamentals, and you can coach up effort. As a leader of men, you should be able to preach effort. And this is just ugly to watch right now. It is. This is ugly to watch. That's a really good question. I don't know how that's supposed to work with a free agent. My thing about it is, if you're a free agent, how are you serving a suspension if you're a free agent? If I'm a free agent, I could just literally just retire right now, and none of this means anything. You know what I'm saying? Everything good with the screen share? I heard something. You 15 years, but I fuck with you, Kevin. You great guy. We play Siege a lot. I think that's the connect. We have a very good connection, and with my personality, I can connect with all age groups. One of my biggest traits is I'm very adaptable, and I think that's why I have fun on Twitch, because I can kind of relate and chat with people that's 15, 17, 20, 28, and then my age 35, and then people that's 40. I can kind of connect and talk to everybody, you know, and so I think that's why I value connection a lot. Good run by Keith Mitchell. I value connection and communication a lot. I'm a big guy on communication and connection, so I can connect with anybody that has good, positive, genuine vibes, of course, you know. Apparently NBA YoungBoy was in Baltimore last night, and you didn't go to the concert? And you didn't go? How did you? Oh, you got COVID, right? You got COVID, right? So you couldn't have gone anyway. This ain't y'all's season. Yeah, this is not our season right now, but let's see what they do with this drive. Derrick Henry got 8 yards rushing, bro, and I had him down for 70 yards on my ticket, and that's going to be, I don't even keep up the ticket no more, because we're not going to get it. There's a flag before the play. Illegal formation. Come on, Ravens. And this is what I'm talking about with John Harbaugh coaching. We're getting illegal formation, false starts. This is the second penalty on Isaiah Likely, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing, bro? I'm really getting, like, this is a John Harbaugh thing at this point. Like, penalties and, like, what is this nonsense I'm watching on my screen? 1st and 15. Keaton Mitchell. This is ugly to watch, bro. This is ugly to watch, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a Ravens fan, but this is ugly to watch, bro. Penalties, 1-yard runs, 2-yard runs. There's no explosiveness. That first drive looked good, but then this is ugly to watch. And this is not the Ravens I've seen in a while, bro. I haven't seen this version of the Ravens in a while. This is ugly. This is fucking ugly, bro. And I'm just being real with you. Cooper Rush. All right, Keaton Mitchell. All right. Gain about 7, maybe. This is fucking ugly to watch, bro. But I'm not one of those guys, bro. I'm a Ravens fan throughout. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Orioles fan. Orioles didn't have a good season. I still love my Orioles. I'm always love Ravens. You know what I'm saying? That's my hometown. But this is ugly. This is ugly. This is fucking ugly, bro. 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 8. Third and 8. Screenplay. What is that? It's a flag on a play, on the incompletion on the screenplay. They ran this. The fact they try to run a screenplay on 3rd and 8 is crazy. I mean, it might have worked. Who's the flag on though? I swear, if this is on the Ravens again, bro. This is nasty work. Look at John Harbaugh face looking crazy. Look at Harbaugh face like, huh? This ineligible player downfield. This is nasty. An eligible man downfield. So that penalty got declined. It's 4th down. This is nasty. And maybe this will be one of my better streams because now I get to rant a little bit about this team. And I feel like people like when I rant and get mad. So guess what? This is gonna be one of them kind of streams where I'm gonna rant and get mad. But I'm not get mad because I'm not letting the Ravens make me mad at all. Let me clarify that. No, nothing's gonna make me mad. But this is frustrating to watch. This is nasty to watch, bro. I mean, flags, undisciplined flags. These are coaching flags. An eligible man downfield, illegal formation, false start. This is ugly to watch. You can't stop the run. You can't run the ball. You're getting beat in the trenches. You can't run the ball. You can't stop the run. You can't stop the play action by Stroud. Even if Lamar was in this game, they can't even stop the Texans though. This is ugly to watch, bro. This is ugly. I'm gonna take another hit. This is ugly. Talk about take a shot for every Ravens touchdown. We might not even see one tonight. We might not even see one. We might not even see a Ravens touchdown the way this is looking. We might not even see one, bro. This is nasty. But nonetheless, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're new here, we would love to have you back for all Ravens games. I do react to other football games every now and then, but I don't make it a consistent thing because sometimes watching football games all day, I have ADHD, so my brain gets a little bit so I like doing other shit. But I definitely will do Ravens game, but this is tough to watch, bro. This is nasty to watch right now. This is nasty. John Harbaugh make that same face, like, like he don't know what's going on, That little crazy face he making, bro. You Collins need to be arrested for trying to do the Baltimore dance. Oh, Collins needs to be arrested for doing the Baltimore. That was awful. You saw that, Noah? You saw that shit, right, Noah? That shit was crazy. You saw him, right? The Ravens lost this game. John is terrible. I fucking say it louder for the people in the back, Seth. Say it louder for the people in the back right now, bro. Didn't Lamar Jackson spank the Texans 31-2? Yeah, he would, but we actually had a solid defense at the end of the last year. Y'all season is over. Look at John Harbaugh. Yeah, the season is over, bro. It is over. This season is over, bro. And it makes no sense with the kind of roster that we had that we're even talking like this right now. With the kind of this is the best. This was the best roster on paper in this. Don't even get me started, bro. I'm not even in the state. Oh, right. Eagles are winning 10-3. Yeah, I got the game on. Shout out to Kevin again for hosting the game, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, I do see the Eagles are winning right now. You said, fuck the Orioles. I got adopted to be a Dodger fan. Just let that bedrock cool you down. Yo, this bedrock is about to put me in the bed. This bedrock about to put me in the bed, dog, watching this damn game. I'm going to take a hit for every time the Ravens do something wrong, bro. If we did that, bro, we'd be so far in euphoria. We'd be so far in the clouds, bro. We'd be on fucking Neptune. If we took a fucking hit, if we took a fucking THC hit for every undisciplined penalty or every Derrick Henry run for 1 yard, bro, we would be in fucking euphoria on Neptune, on Saturn, floating around the rings, bro. We wouldn't even be watching this game, bro. We would be so high by halftime that we wouldn't even want to watch the rest of this game, bro. That's what I'm saying. We wouldn't even want to watch this game. We would be so high. We wouldn't even want to watch the second half. Missed tackles, everything. Missed tackles, everything, bro. Missed tackles and everything, dog. This is nasty. Missed tackles. I mean, that's like the third or fourth missed tackle I've seen in this game, bro. This is the third or fourth missed tackle I've seen from the defense. It's all good. We're gonna sit here, be a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the franchise, so we're gonna be here. But this is hard to watch, though. I mean, we've been beating the Texans' ass for a few years now. We were due for one of these. I mean, because I know the Texans fans are probably tired of us, especially in that Christmas game, that playoff game. Even the first game of the year, a couple years ago, when C.J. Stroud first year, we beat the Texans. We beat them like 5-6 times in a row. So, I mean, we were due for a Texans ass whooping, but this is like, yeah, if this game ends up being like 34 or 28-3 or 28-6, John Harbaugh might not have a job at the end of by this game, end of this game, bro. Because he just said that they're 0-8 all time in Baltimore. 0-8 all time in Baltimore, bro. 0-8. It's not about losing the game. It's about how you lose. If John Harbaugh is going to lose his job, that's the thing. Like if they end up losing this game 20-17 with a little fight back, and they got the ball last and they just couldn't score, oh whatever. But if you lose this game like 34-3, 34-6, Zach Orr's getting fired because the defense has been poop. John Harbaugh should, I mean, and then you got the Rams next week, a better offense than what we're watching here. If the Texans can do whatever they want on this defense, what do you think the Rams are going to do with Stafford, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua? They're going to have a field day, bro. And that's going to be 1-5. And at that point, if John Harbaugh, and then they're going into the bye week, if at that point he's not fired, they're going to probably, knowing the Ravens, if they do drop this game and drop next game, they're going to wait to fire Harbaugh on the bye week. But in reality, they probably need to fire him now. But knowing the Ravens don't go through a lot of coaching changes. This is the third coach in their history. So this is unprecedented. But they're going to wait till the bye week. They're not going to fire Harbaugh after this game like they probably should. But give it the bye week. If this team only has one win, he's getting fired. And I don't want to hear Lamar's not playing, and they were 1-3 when Lamar played. You know, so it's like you when you fire a coach, you look at how are the players responding to the coach, and I'm talking about penalties, effort, those kind of things, getting punched in the mouth. What, 3 weeks in a row? That's on coaching, bro. And you know, I can't. Yeah, I would never. I don't want to call for nobody's head, but because everybody has to make a living, but everybody has an expiration date, and this might be John Harbaugh's expiration date. It might be. It might be. I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat. We'll get to our Q&A at halftime, whatever the score is here. I might actually watch the Eagles game permanently because this is hard to watch. The starting, what's up, Polar Bear? Cooper Rush is our starting quarterback. No Lamar Jackson right now. I think Tyler Huntley is the backup to Cooper Rush. I'd rather see Tyler Huntley, but they're not going to start Tyler Huntley because they paid Cooper Rush $5 million. They play was it $10 million? I forgot what Cooper Rush contract is to be a backup. So we know Tyler Huntley's not going to start, but Tyler Huntley probably should start in this game because he has more familiarity with this Ravens offense, and he runs more of a style like Lamar Jackson. I would rather see Tyler Huntley, but you had already paid Cooper Rush all that money, so they're not gonna have Cooper Rush sit on the bench when he's the number 2. There go Tyler Huntley right there, wearing number 17. That's crazy because he used to wear number 2 when he was here before he went to the Browns. And now he's wearing number 17. The same number I think Josh Johnson wore. I'd rather see fucking Tyler Huntley than Cooper Rush. Even though Cooper Rush ain't really been playing that bad. He ain't been playing too bad. Blitz, sack! Good job. But it's a penalty on the Ravens. But they're saying penalty for, they're calling penalty on Ravens. That was a big sack though, but it's not gonna count. Offsides on the defense. You see what I'm saying? Another undisciplined penalty. Offsides. Offsides on another penalty on third down, bro. Like this is what I'm talking about, bro. Look at that. Yeah, he is offside though. Yep, he is offside. He is offside though. 1st and 10. Bro, this is undisciplined penalty, bro. This is crazy. Woody Mars is breaking tackles, is doing what he wants. I don't really have nothing to commentate on. I mean, I'm gonna be fair here because I know we got some Texans fans that's probably in the chat. So you know what I'm saying. So we respect everybody, but this is hard to watch and commentate and react to the Ravens side of this. This is awful. It's either penalties that negate a big play, penalties in general, penalties that kill drive, sets them back. They want to run the ball, but you can't run the ball because a penalty makes it 1st and 15, 2nd and 12. Texans are doing what they need to do right now. 2nd down and 2. Brent Urban with the pressure and wide open, caught. Harrison Bryant. Woo boy. 1st down, Texans. 53 seconds to go. This is. Woo boy. Hold on, I'll see you on the chat. We're gonna get to the chat in a second at halftime. I got a lot to say. A lot to say more to your comments, but I got a lot to say in general, bro. I got a lot to say here, bro. This is tough to watch, bro. Like like I haven't been in this predicament ever to watch the Ravens get destroyed like this. This is ugly. This is ugly, bro. This is ugly. This is ugly, bro. This is ugly. This is ugly, bro. This is nasty. I know I'm saying the same shit. This is nasty right now. This is nasty. I'm gonna try to pull up the chat on my phone so I can I have to keep flicking through here. All right. 1st and 10. Texans on the 40-yard line of the Ravens. 57 seconds to go. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Over the middle. Got a man wide open. This is fucking disgusting right now. Big game right there. 21-yard gain for the Texans. 1st and 10, 38 seconds to go. They're not going to call a timeout. They're going to run a play. Shotgun formation. Stroud. They're going to call a flag, isn't they? Yep, they call a flag. Yep. You already can predict the play before it happened. As soon as the receiver fell, they call a flag. This is fucking nasty. With a capital N. I love everybody in the chat, bro. Polar Bear, what's good with you? John Harbaugh is like, yeah, he got a shocked face, but I mean, bro, look at they showing his face. Look at this, huh? Yeah, you can tell Harbaugh is done, bro. He's dejected. This is ugly. I had Derrick Henry for 70 yards. Derrick Henry getting those 70 yards. They're not even gonna use him no more. Stroud, touchdown. They're booing. The Ravens fans are booing like shit right now. They are booing like shit right now. Wow, touchdown Texans, 23-3. At halftime, the game not even over yet, bro. This is ugly. I mean, this ain't even competitive to watch. Like I'll be all right. Like, all right, Ravens lose, but this is not even competitive to watch. This is nasty to watch. 24-3. Oh my lord, bro. This is woo. This is nasty. After the Rams, you got the Bears. I mean, if Lamar's not playing, we're not winning any of these games. Not looking like this. Our defense was already bad with Lamar there. Now we have no offense, and Lamar, and then the defense is still doing this. This is ugly, bro. This is nasty. Who is the starting quarterback for the Ravens? It is Cooper Rush. You said he expired 2 games ago. You talking about Harbaugh? Exactly, bro. Everybody got their expiration date. Harbaugh expiration date was a year ago. Harbaugh expiration date was losing to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. But then obviously not gonna do that because Lamar won MVP that year. I'm winning 42-20 with my fantasy team. I asked 2 other live streams that same question with no response. I'll stay here since you were gracious in answering my inquiry. Oh, that's crazy. Like, I mean, I'm all about engaging in the chat. I'm sorry if I'm not getting to it right away, but because I'm trying to, watch the game too. But I'm definitely going to make sure I read every question, bro. I appreciate you for being here, Polar Bear. What a catch by the Eagles. This game is nasty, Seth. This game is very nasty, bro. Thank you for being our top fan of the stream too. You got the #1 badge next to your name. Appreciate you being our top fan, the top chatter. You always come through, 7. It's all love with you, bro. Thank you for just being here and vibing every week. Whether you're a Ravens fan or Eagles, you know what I'm saying, you be coming through showing mad love. So thank you. Ouch, bro. Yeah, this game isn't ouch. This game isn't ouch. This game is very ouchy. It's making me grouchy too. Very ouchy, very grouchy is what recap is getting ready to be right now. I'm still here because of you guys, bro, because I love talking. But there's nothing to talk about with this game though. They whooping y'all as bad as last time. Yeah, we're getting out Chris's beat down. But flowers to CJ for standing on business. And yeah, he is staying on business. Have they given up with Jackson now already? I think they have, bro. I think the game was already over before the game started. I wanted to see how they were going to respond, and at least with effort. That's my problem is there's no effort and there's no discipline. That's my problem here. Like I said, if this was a competitive game and we lost, whatever. But this is not even a competitive game, bro. This is not even competitive. This is not even competitive, bro. It's not even competitive. That's what's blowing me about it's not even competitive, bro. Even the Dolphins got a chance. So no, for real. For real, Kevin, like that, you're not even like, that's not even an exaggeration. You are right. Like, even the Dolphins look better than us right now. They ain't got no Tyreek Hill, and they look better than us right now. No Tyreek Hill. We got weapons. It doesn't matter because the defense can't stop nobody. This is fucking disgusting to watch. 24-3 by a Ravens defense giving up 24 points at halftime. 24. It was the Chiefs didn't even get 24 points at halftime. Call timeout. Timeout, Ravens. They showing Lamar Jackson laughing on the sideline at Tyler Huntley. I mean, Tyler Huntley. This is nasty. I mean, shit. I mean, I love Lamar Jackson, but shit, when you get paid that kind of money, I guess you can laugh when you get. But this is not a laughing matter right now. Somebody's getting fired at this game, bro. It's gotta be, because you heard it here first on the Double R live reaction. Somebody's getting fired here, either or Harbaugh or both. Somebody gonna get fired. Oh, it's gonna happen in the next week or so, because this is really tough to watch. We have 18 plays in the total. 18 plays. DeAndre Hopkins catch. What a catch by Hopkins. He's out of bounds. What a catch by Hopkins. All right, Ravens got playing with a little bit of fun. Remember, they get the ball back. They get the ball back at halftime. So if you get a field goal out of this, bro, I mean, listen. I'm just looking for any silver lining in this game. He took a big hit. Hopkins took a big hit. Good catch. I'm always trying to remain positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is about balance. You can't be all negative, can't be all positive. There's gotta be a balance in everything. We've been shitting on the Ravens, but if they can come out of this with a field goal, make it 24-6, get the ball back, you know what I'm saying? Then we talking about a little something. Get a touchdown when you come out of halftime, make it 24-13. I'm just optimistically thinking positive here. Get a field goal, come out, get a touchdown, 24-13. We back in this game. Then I'll be like, all right, this is effort. But 24-3, this is no effort right now. There's got to be a silver lining, so I'm trying to find it. 8 seconds to go before halftime. Let's see what they got. They got no timeouts left, actually. I thought he got out of bounds, though. That's out of bounds. 2 seconds. I don't think Tyler Lucan. It's a flag. Flag on the play. It's a flag on the play. Another flag. Oh, illegal contact on the defense. All right, so illegal contact. Okay, that's on Houston. So it's gonna have to be a field. Where are they at on the field, though? I forgot where they at. Is this can Tyler Lucan make a field goal from right here? It's only a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, that was illegal contact. Can he make a field? Where are they at on the field here? Okay, so they got him out here. 55-yard field goal. Tyler Lucan, so far he's been good this year. Let's see if he can make this is his longest attempt as a Raven, I think. 55 yards? Yeah, it's gotta be his longest attempt. Let's go in with some momentum here at least. And he didn't even make that. He didn't even make that. So here we go. He didn't even make the field goal, so I mean, I'm trying to find a silver lining, y'all, here, bro. I tried to find a silver lining here. If you get a field goal, make it 24-6, can't even get that, bro. Can't even get that. Can't even get that. I'll be back. I gotta go pee. Double R halftime show will be coming out in a second. But this is nasty. We'll be right back. All right, we're back on the Double R Live React halftime show. Houston Texans are winning 24-3 over our Baltimore Ravens. If you are a Houston Texans fan and you're here enjoying the vibes, thank you so much. If you're a fan of anybody, if you're a fan of any team, or if you're just a fan of me, or you like, I appreciate y'all for being here. If you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, you're probably not happy right now, and you shouldn't be. Ravens are down 24-3. Let's get into the comments here. Boy, oh boy, this is nasty, bro. Where are we at here? I'm so far gone. Where we at? I'm a Steelers fan, and this is even painful for me to listen to. Yeah, this is bad, Polar Bear. This is bad. I be supporting y'all from the other birds, and wow, I didn't expect this from the Ravens, man. Still here hanging out with you. I appreciate that, Kevin. Thank you for hanging out and watching. This is tough for me to sit through, bro. This is tough for me to sit through, bro. It really is. I'm not used to Ravens game being uncompetitive by halftime, bro. I'm not used to that, bro. I'm not used to Ravens game being over by halftime. You know what I'm saying? This is already over before we even get started. You know what I'm saying? Boy, oh boy, this is. The good news is I guess I won't be getting drunk because the Ravens ain't scoring no touchdowns, so I ain't getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me finish. Let me get to the halftime show. We still got some time there. Time for me to pour me a drink. I don't blame you, Trey, bro. This is crazy. The Giants and the Saints game is so close. John Harbaugh, bye-bye. Yeah, John Harbaugh gotta go, bro. This is all effort and discipline at this point. The way this game is going, I may clock out early. The way my body feel right now. 13-14 Saints and Giants. I have some whiskey slush here to share with you guys. Yeah, I would take every bit of that, bro. No comp. Yeah, this is a joke. The lack of effort is crazy here. Thursday night football game. He and my fan Bo Nix is selling me right now. Dallas touchdown. Yeah, great to see everybody back, man. Baltimore, let's go over the halftime numbers. If there, I mean, is it even worth talking about at this point? But let's go over the halftime numbers here for the Ravens and Texans game. Let me pull it up real fast. Are there any numbers for the Ravens here? Like, I don't even know if there's anything to show here from the Ravens side of things. 24-3 Baltimore Ravens. Oh boy. CJ Stroud, 14 of 17, 137 yards, three touchdown passes in one quarter, in one half for CJ Stroud. Nick Chubb, 8 carries for 33. CJ Stroud, the big one, for 1 carry for 30 yards. Dalton Schultz, the high man for the Texans on the yards, 4 catches for 53 yards. Nico Collins has a touchdown grab, 2 catches for 34 yards, and Xavier Hutchinson with 2 receiving touchdowns, only got 3 catches for 18 yards, but big touchdown grabs. Over on the Ravens side, Cooper Rush, 8 of 10, 93 yards. Hasn't been that bad. If you look at this, hasn't been that bad. Derrick Henry, 6 carries for 8 yards. 6 carries for 8 yards for Derrick Henry. Remember I said early in the stream, before the game started, that the Ravens are going to have to get about 30 carries for Mitchell and Henry to win this game. Over 30 carries. They have 8 at halftime, bro. So we don't expect 30 carries because they're down 24-3. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches for 46 yards. I mean, do I have to say anything else, bro? This is bad to watch. This is bad to watch. Let me pull up my let me pull up the chat up here. But we're gonna watch the rest of this game because we're a fan of the team. But boy, oh boy, man, this is a joke. This is, and I usually don't say about a Ravens game, bro. I usually don't say about a Ravens game, but this is a joke. This is a joke, bro. Anyway, that's your double R halftime report. Let's go over some other scores we got here. Indianapolis Colts are winning over the Raiders 20-3. Saints over the Giants 16-14. Cowboys over Jets 23-3. That was somebody in the chat that said the Jets were actually going to win this game. The game's not over though, but yeah, it's the Jets, bro. Eagles over Broncos 10-3. Dolphins over Panthers 17-10. And in the game here, 24-3, Texans over Ravens. the most blowout game of all of these is this one. Go figure. The biggest blowout of all these games is the one we're watching. So yeah. Derrick Henry has 0.8 fantasy points. And it's crazy. I was actually going to draft Derrick Henry too, but then somebody, it was official CC3. Shout out to my guy, official CC3. He actually drafted Derrick Henry with the very pick before mine. I was going to draft him too, and now I'm glad I didn't. And I hate to say that because I want Derrick Henry to do good, but they're not even like, at this point, they should just try to run the ball with Henry. What could it hurt? I mean, right? You're already down by a gazillion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're probably not going to win this game. And you're not going to win this game because you haven't had the ball much. Let's look at it. The Ravens have only ran what? How many plays have they ran? They've ran 19 plays in the whole game. They ran 19 plays. So at the way this is going, they haven't even had the ball much to do anything with. Like, why not run Derrick Henry? You got him to lose. At least try to control the clock. I mean, control the game through the trenches. The Ravens need to get back to winning in the trenches. That's what the Ravens need to get back to doing is winning in the trenches. That's Raven football. That's how I know this is not the Ravens I'm watching. Because one thing you know about Raven football is they never get beat in the trenches. Defensive line, offensive line always usually be solid. Running in the trenches and stopping people from running the ball against them in the trenches. They have not been good on either side of that. That's how I know this is a coaching effort thing. Because Ravens tradition is always win in the trenches. They can't run the ball. They can't stop the run. Yards per run is 6.6 yards per rush for the Texans. They're not, and theirs is 1.9. You're literally losing in the trenches. That is not Raven football. That is not Raven football. And that's a John Harbaugh thing. That's the issue here. That's a John Harbaugh thing, bro. The Ravens never get beat in the trenches like this. That's why they're losing. You ran 19 plays in 2 quarters. You ran 19 plays. And that tells you the whole story right there. What can you really do as an offense when you're getting beat on a time of possession, 19 plays? You can't stop the run. You can't run the ball. I told y'all, thank you for subscribing. I don't know why my alert didn't pop up, Polar Bear, but thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. Appreciate you. But you can't stop the Ravens. I mean, you can't, the Ravens can't stop the Texans, and you can't run the ball. That's a recipe for disaster. Maybe special teams can make a play. Nope. Like, that's why it's tough to watch, because even when I know the Ravens might struggle running the ball, I know that they can stop people from running the ball on them. Here's Harbaugh. Let me hear Harbaugh. He said, a little rhythm on offense, do better on first down. Oh, John Harbaugh not happy. John Harbaugh not happy at all. But he just gave you a cookie cutter answer. John Harbaugh just gave you an answer that we all know. You know what I'm saying? Get a stop on defense. Duh. You know what I'm saying? What's your message to the team? What's your message to the defense? Get a stop. Like, duh. I mean that's obvious. Score points and get stops. Obviously, you gave us a cookie cutter answer, bro. Obviously, John. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I like John Harbaugh, but I don't like Zay Flowers loses yards. Zay Flowers losing yards. Oh boy. Yeah, he knows he's gone, bro. Yeah, but that's such a cookie cutter answer that he gave in that interview. That little interview right there. And y'all gave Cooper Rush all his money. This is nasty. Third down 11. After getting the ball back at halftime, you're going backwards instead of forward. You're going backwards instead of forward. Pressure by the Texans. Okay, Isaiah Likely, first down. Good catch. Good catch, Isaiah Likely. Good job. All right, get a little life in this damn team, bro. Good catch by Isaiah. Get some damn life in this team, bro. I like that little fire from Isaiah Likely. Yeah, he is. Yeah, well, good catch, because he didn't even see the ball when the ball was in the air. Isaiah Likely hadn't even turned around yet. He just turned around and reacted to it, like, oh, the ball's right there. 1st and 10. Derrick Henry, play action to Derrick Henry, Cooper Rush. And that's intercepted. Intercepted. Jesus Christ, this is ugly. Turnover, Cooper Rush. This is fucking disgusting. Interception by Cooper Rush. This is fucking disgusting. This is disgusting. This is nasty fucking work right now. This is nasty fucking work right now. Just when you get a good play by Isaiah Likely, then you get this. Why are we running play action when you haven't even established a running game, bro? What are we? Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! Somebody help me here, bro. Somebody help me here, bro. Somebody tell me why we're running play action offense and we haven't even established a running game, bro. Who are you fooling? Who are you fooling on the defense when you haven't even established it? Nobody's falling for a play action. You haven't even. You haven't established a run game, but yet you're trying to deceive people as if you have a running game. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm sorry, bro. This is disgusting to watch. 2nd down and 2. Yeah, this is This is fucking disgusting. This is disgusting, bro. Disgusting. This is fucking nasty, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. I know I'm saying the same shit. I know I'm saying the same shit over and over again, but this is ridiculous, bro. This is tough to watch. Tough to watch. I'm gonna get to the question, the Q&A. I forgot the Q&A. I haven't forgot the Q&A. Jason the Great, what's good, dog? How you feeling, man? Welcome in. Look at this, Nick Chubb running all over them. Chubb, touchdown, 31-3. John Harbaugh's gone. Yeah, Harbaugh's gone. Nick Chubb gone. This is over. Yeah, John Harbaugh. You might as well just fire Harbaugh right now. This is disgusting work. Are they even trying right now? Are we even trying right now? Are we even trying right now, bro? Are we even trying right now, bro? Like, this is what I'm talking. Are we even trying right now, bro? This is fucking disgusting to watch right now. This is disgusting to watch right now. This is awful to watch right now. We haven't got a beat down like this at home in years. This is fucking nasty work. This is fucking. This. Oh boy! I just subscribed. Thank you, Polar Bear, for the subscription, bro. Lamar just watching this sad. This is sad. This team is better than this, bro. Team is better than this. Dolphins better without Tyreek than the Ravens, man. This is Baltimore garbage trash can right now. Exactly, Polar Bear. You're running a play action with Derrick Henry, and you never established him at all. You never established him at all. But yet you are going to try to deceive what you never created. You've never created or established a running game, but you're trying to deceive a defense. That in the third quarter, when you're down 24-3, you're trying to deceive people with a running game down by 21. Okay. You're being honest. No, thank you. I appreciate that, bro. I'm tired. This team on paper was amazing. This is fucking ridiculous to watch. I'm gonna watch the Lakers game versus the Warriors. Steve Bisciotti is probably on his way downstairs right now with a contract in his hand. A contract? You mean a pink slip? That's what you mean. You talking about a damn contract? What? A pink slip? You mean a pink slip, right? I hope that's what you mean. A pink slip. You know, a contract. A contract for what? You talking about a contract extension? Please, bro. You mean a pink slip? Steve Bisciotti needs to go down to the field right now and give Harbaugh, give Zach Orr a pink slip right now, and just let Monken coach the team for the rest of the season. And this is a joke. I'm talking about a contract, a pink slip. Because this is no effort. This at this point is no effort. The players must want Harbaugh gone because they're not even trying for him right now. Like, it's something internally going on in this locker room, and it might be with the coach. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. This is fucking nasty, bro. This is fucking nasty. This is fucking nasty, bro. This is fucking nasty. I'm gonna get back to the chat in a second, bro. I'm gonna get back to the chat in a second. This is fucking ridiculous. This This is fucking ridiculous, bro. 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 I'm up here. I'm so annoyed. I'm up here literally making TikTok videos while we're watching this game. That's how bad it's gotten here. I'm literally making TikToks right now of this rant right now. The game's over right now. At this point, I'm just watching effort. I'm just watching effort at this point. This is fucking ridiculous, bro. Oh, now you want to run Derrick Henry. Now you want to run Derrick Henry. Now we want to run Derrick Henry. Great. Great. You want to run Derrick Henry, what? 12 years late? I got you guys on the chat. I haven't forgot you guys on chat. This is just ridiculous, bro. Derrick Henry Curry again. Oh boy, I'm literally making TikToks videos right now. That's how bad it's got right now. So bear with me for a second. I'm just gonna do this real quick. You know what I'm saying? I like this is fucking ridiculous. They ran on 3rd and 2 and still didn't even get that, bro. Now you want to run the ball now. They ran on 3rd and 2 and still didn't even get that, bro. Didn't even get that, bro. They didn't even get that. They didn't even get that, bro. They're gonna go for it on 4th down, obviously. They're gonna go for it on 4th. Yeah, they're going for 4th and 2 on their own 28-yard line. And they get a false start. Then they get a false start. You can't even do that right. You're going for it on 4th and 2. You get a false start. You can't even do that right. Harbaugh's gone. Harbaugh's gone, bro. Somebody clip this and put it on and send it to me. Put it on. Harbaugh's gone, bro. Like this is just bad. You make the decision to go for it on 4th and 2, and then you can't even. And then now you punt the ball. You took yourself out of your. Woo, boy. This is. I didn't expect this though. Oh boy, sorry. Give me. I'm gonna get to the chat. I have not forgot y'all. Trust me, I love y'all. It's hard. It's hard sitting through this right now. This is fucking disgusting work right now. This is absolutely disgusting work right now. No effort, no discipline. You wanted to go for it on 4th down, and I'm like, all right, whatever. You ain't got nothing to lose, and then you get a false start on a 4th and 2 on your own 28-yard line. Now you punt the ball. Like this is a Harbaugh problem, bro. He's got to go. There's something internally going on with this team, and I know I can feel it. I have very good intuition. I can feel when something's not right internally. Harbaugh and Monken was going at it, like basically throwing not full-blown jabs, but throwing enough jabs, bro, at each other. Like, this is just disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting, bro. Absolutely disgusting right now. It really is. This is really insane. Insane right now. I'm so pissed. I have literally been making videos right now just because I'm just over it right now. You know, I'm over it. Y'all can go check out the YouTube short. I'm gonna drop it in chat. This is how bad it's gotten, bro. I am literally making videos while we're playing this while we're doing this right now. That's how bad it's gotten right now, bro. Man, if y'all can go check it, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for y'all. Make this a little easier for y'all. If y'all want to show some love on that, show some love on the video. That's all I can do right now, bro. This game is not fun to watch. Make sure y'all like that video though. Make sure y'all like that video though. Make sure you like that video though. I appreciate y'all if y'all could. Oh boy. I mean, the Chiefs game was more enjoyable than this. This is just ridiculous, bro. Oh boy. All right. Let me catch up on the chat here. Sorry. Steve Bashai is. See, I knew my plan would work. At least I'm in the clouds to deal with all these mistakes. Trey, bro, exactly, bro. This is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, I ain't seen this type of ass whipping that like in a very long time. This is no effort. This is pure ass whipping. Stroud, first down. This is pure ass whipping. This is pure ass whipping. This is pure ass whipping right now. Haven't seen this in a while. You said who takes over Harbaugh? I would imagine Monken. I'd imagine Monken. I don't know if that's going to be any better, but I mean, but the players are not responding to Harbaugh right now. And at that point, when the players are not responding to the coach, and I'm not even talking about, like, obviously we know the talent is not there. We get the talent, but what I'm seeing is effort. I'm seeing effort and no discipline. That's why I'm thinking Harbaugh's got to go, because of that. I get that they're injured, and you know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. This is crazy to watch right now. My thing said forbidden. I use my platform. They know he's the main reason they're losing since last year. This guy is a joke. 24-3. Now you want to give it to Derrick Henry, right? You want to give it to Derrick Henry now. First down, Texans. I'm just being sarcastic. A false start, polar bear. Exactly, bro. Should have been fired at halftime. Words fail me. Eagles go touchdown. Hell yeah, go Eagles. I mean, shit. I mean, I ain't gonna root for another team because I would never root for another team. But this is fucking. This is disgusting. You give up 31 points. It's not even fucking halftime yet. I mean, it's not even fucking fourth quarter. You give up 31 points. It's not even fourth quarter yet. 3 weeks in a row, man. The disappointment, bro. I had burning pain in my leg at the gym this morning and still finished my workout. Exactly. So if you can do that, then why can't somebody, you know? But I'm not gonna question anybody's injury. I don't know what anybody is feeling. I'll never question a person's severity of injury, but this is an effort problem right here. This isn't even like this is, I mean, obviously the skill ain't there, but you still got some names out there. This is an effort problem. This is all effort. The flags, like what is going on here? This is all effort right now, bro. It is all effort. It is very nasty to watch. Ooh boy. Ooh boy, boy. Let that bed rot. Exactly. I am, bro. Sosa, my boy, what's good? What's good with you, bro? I'm gonna go back on Defin. What's good? Kevin, what's good with you too, man? I gotta sit here and watch this bullshit, but what's good with y'all? Yo, this game is ugly, bro. CJ Stroud, 2nd and 7. The faster this game is over, the better I'll be. I'm gonna let this bedrock sink in, bro. I'm gonna let this vape pen do what it gotta do, Kevin. I'm gonna let this vape pen do what it gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let this vape pen do what it gotta do. I'm gonna let it do what it gotta do, bro. I mean, this is fucking pathetic. It's gotten to the point where it's pathetic now. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Texans. And they, oh, what a good stop. Good, that's effort right there. Good stop. Good effort play. Good effort play. Good shit. Boy, oh boy. All right, 57-yard field. Actually, kicking this field goal is crazy. 57-yard field goal by Fairbairn, and it's good. 34-3. Field goal is good. Houston Texans, 34. This is fucking... He made a 57-yard field goal. Woo, boy, it just gets worse and worse. All right, I gotta go pee. So we'll be back in a second. I mean, it is what it is, bro. All right, we're back, everybody. Houston Texans are winning 34-3 over our Baltimore Ravens. If you're a Houston Texans fan, you have every reason to scream and shout right now. You guys are taking care of business. You guys are literally putting belt to ass right now. I don't think nobody saw this though. This is crazy. I don't think nobody saw this like the way it is now. Yeah, John Harbaugh's got to go, bro. Some people play football for the love of the game. Others play for a paycheck. The lack of effort shows me the latter. Bingo. What it shows me, Polar Bear, that they don't want the coach gone. If we're being real, that's what this is showing me, that they don't want to play for this coach, because the talent is there. The talent is definitely on this roster. It's definitely there, but it's showing me that the paycheck is definitely part of it. They want the coach gone. You could tell between the rift between Monken and Harbaugh, something was going on. Lamar, they're saying Lamar, I mean, listen, I don't know the severity of anybody's injury, but they're saying Lamar isn't really as hurt as he say he is. It's just that he's not going to keep playing behind his offensive line, and you know, and they know they're not going to win with Lamar out. So that's going to put more pressure on Harbaugh, the coach. We see what's going on here. After that Buffalo game, bro, I just knew. Bro. Mm. Ooh, boy, oh boy. And don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. We got one new subscriber, Polar Bear. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for coming through. Feel free if you want to support me more with a super chat, or we got the Cash App. And the Cash App is $retroactive with 2 Z's. If you like to support there, obviously just your presence is amazing. To have to sit through this is, you gotta have some fortitude to sit. If you're a Ravens fan, you gotta have some fortitude to sit through this. To sit through this, you gotta have some fortitude, some mental fortitude to sit through this shit. But like I said, we're a fan, and I'm a fan of the purple, man. And regardless of the score, we're gonna sit through this shit. But this is not fun to watch. Even Derrick Henry getting laid out by Petrie, just getting laid out. That was a big hit on Derrick Henry. But first down for the Ravens nonetheless. This stadium is quiet as hell, bro. Can't remember the last time I heard the stadium like this. Cooper Rush going deep. Flowers. Big play by Flowers. Caught by Flip. Oh, look at that. Touchdown. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. Oh, he didn't even get a touchdown. Big play. Big play for Zay Flowers. A huge game by Cooper Rush. I thought he had a touchdown. He didn't even get a touchdown out of that. That was a 56-yard play from Cooper Rush to Zay Flowers. He couldn't even score on that, bro. That's how bad this game has been, that Zay Flowers couldn't even score on that. I thought it was a touchdown. You only had one receiver in the formation, and he still caught it. First and goal. Give it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry gets the ball. All right, we got a little fight here. At least the Ravens are fighting here. Ravens playing a little something here. I mean, if we get a touch, if they get a touchdown, I gotta take a shot. Now at this point, like, that would probably make me even more mad that I gotta take a shot of liquor, because it's an uncompetitive game. But if they score a touchdown here, I gotta take a shot of liquor. So let me get the bottle. Let me get the bottle ready, and I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. I'm gonna get to the chat in a second, y'all. Even Cooper Rush fell down. Look at this. This is bad, bro. Even Cooper Rush fell down. Look at this. Cooper Rush just falls down, bro. Cooper Rush falls down. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Oh, that's a flag on Houston. Okay. All right. Well, okay, we'll take that. That's a flag on Houston. All right, so that's cool. All right, Ravens, here we go. Ravens. Here's your chance. 3 tight end, heavy package, 2nd and goal. Heavy package. Derrick Henry. He can't even get in, bro. He can't. Touchdown. Are they saying touchdown, Ravens? Touchdown. They gave the Ravens 21 points. They gave the Ravens 21 points on the scoreboard. They got to change that. Derrick Henry rushing touchdown. Ravens. I didn't even think it was a touchdown, though. Let me see. Is that a touchdown? Where did he get the... Okay, but... Okay, I guess. It's been tough for Henry to even find a seam. All right, 34-10. 34-10. All right, everybody. I mean, the Ravens got a little life. This game's not over. Y'all. This game's not over. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to help retain any viewer that's still here, that's watching this shit. At this point, I hope that you're just watching for me at this point and not for the game. There's nothing to watch on the game. So if you're still here and you're a Ravens fan, hopefully you're watching because I'm somewhat entertaining here. So let me keep you entertained. The game's not over yet. It's a 24-point lead. If the Ravens can play some defense, get some turnovers, maybe, but maybe. I'm crossing my fingers being optimistic here. I'm trying to be optimistic here. All right. All right, let's get to the chat here. Great to see everybody. Anyway, where are we at here? It's the coach John Harbaugh need to leave. Yeah, it is John Harbaugh. Facts. Ravens are done 1-4. These last 3 weeks have been tough. They have been tough, bro. Yo, Anthony Vargas, what's good, bro? Oh, this is active. Fucking active. What's good, bro? Fucking active in here. I can't talk shit about the Raiders no more. We fucking trash, bro. We just as bad as fucking Oakland or Las Vegas, excuse me. We just gotta embrace the suck. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. I'm right there with you, bro. It's crazy. I never would have thought that I'll be talking with you being both our teams being bad. Y'all season is over. Is there a competitive game you can switch to? Well, we got the Broncos game on. If you join our Discord, the Discord is in the pinned messages. We're watching the Eagles game as well. But I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm gonna stick through it. Gino just threw a pick 6. Are you shocked? Gino sucks. Just forfeit the season already. Glad to be here. I'm glad to have you here, Polar Bear. Generic Dingo, what's good? What's good, Generic? Excuse me. What's good, Generic Dingo? Ravens got me coughing over here. Fire the whole team. Facts. This is ridiculous right now. Fire Cooper Rush. I'd rather see Tyler Huntley, bro. But they're not going to put Tyler Huntley in because they paid Cooper Rush all that money. Tyler Huntley has more of a familiarity with this offense than Cooper Rush does. What's good, Generic Dinko? How you feeling? I'm high. I feel good, bro. Outside watching this damn game, I feel amazing. This weed has got me feeling amazing, but this game has got me feeling like I'm gonna pull my hair out. You know what I'm saying? Because the Ravens don't play this bad, even with backups. This is horrible. He tripped, but by the turf toe, by the turf. Yeah, we finally scored some effort. W fancy points. They finally scored. Oh, I gotta take a shot, right? Fuck, I gotta take a fucking shot at this damn. I was getting ready to hit this pin. Forgot I gotta take a shot. Hold on. Let me do that. Wow. I mean, this game is really much over, but I do gotta take a shot though. I'm watching for you. Thank you, Kevin. Y'all being compared to the Raiders is crazy, but that's the reality of it, bro. Come join the loser circle with me and the command, because we're gonna lose today. But at least the command's got a product that's worth watching. I'd rather have Marcus Mariota than Cooper Rush. You know? Okay, let me take a shot. So we taking a shot of this shit. Taking a shot of it. I can't believe I had to take a shot at this. Probably gotta put a little bit more in there. Yeah. The Raiders are garbage though, but we already knew that, bro. We already knew that. Yeah, because I'm gonna stay true to my word with taking a shot, but look at this. Can't get the sack. Get his ass. Nice. Come on, defense. Come on. Play with some fucking pride. There we go. Good sack. Good sack, bro. Good sack. Good sack, bro. Good sack, bro. All right, here's a shot for y'all. This is a painful shot because we're getting our ass whipped. All right, 3rd down and 15. Get a stop here. Get the ball back. Down. Make some magic happen. All right, crowd getting into it a little bit here. Oh, they almost got it. Are they gonna go? Are they gonna go for it? Or are they gonna punt? Are they gonna punt the ball? Or are they gonna go for it? The fact you allowed them to even get 14 yards on that play, bro, you can't do that, bro. Because now they might go for it. I think they are going for it though. They're going for it. If they can stop them here, bro. This is a big play. They're going for it here. And they get it. Well, there goes that. And all because you gave up 14 yards on a 3rd and 15. If they didn't get 14 yards on a 3rd and 15, they would have punted the ball. There it is. I don't think Jaden Daniels is 100% healed. Jaden Daniels at 80% is better than Cooper Rush at 100. I'd rather take Jaden as 80% right now. We got a poll going on. I guess it's kind of obvious. I got a poll. Who's going to win, Ravens or Texans? 55% of y'all voted Ravens. We all look crazy right now, don't we? We all look crazy right now, don't we? 55% of us said Ravens are going to win. I mean, it's still a possibility, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's still a possibility. All right, let me get to the questionnaire. We did have a questionnaire going on. I guess with the lead being what it is, I guess we can answer this. Did y'all do the Q&A? Did anybody answer the Q&A? I don't see anybody. I don't see any answers in here. So the Q&A was about Justin Tucker. Should Justin Tucker's suspension happen while he's a free agent? Was the question earlier. I want to get you guys' opinion. Or should his suspension start when he's actually with a team? Because they're saying he's available after, I think, week 11. But his suspension has already been going, even though he's not with a team. So is that like a penalty or a consequence? I feel like, how are you rewarded for not even being on the team? How are you suspended when you're not actually like on a team? So anyway, that was the question. The Q&A is in the it should be, I don't know how, it should be in the white box on your screen. YouTube's a little bit different than Twitch, but it should say Q&A, and you click on it and you should just type your answer in. But let me know if you see or not. You said rather take Tyreek Hill injured ass. Let's have a 4th quarter comeback. I mean, I like the optimism, Noah. I love the optimism, bro. I really do. I love the optimism, bro. I love the optimism. Should start when he is in a team. Yeah, because how are you suspended? How are you suspended when you're not even registered to play? You know what I'm saying? Now I love Justin Tucker, but it's more about the principle and the policy than Justin Tucker. You get what I'm saying? Like, it feels like, how can you be suspended if you're not even getting a contract to play with anybody? You're not contractually under no team, but you're suspended for 11 weeks. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know. Stroud, play action, going deep. Got a guy wide open. Defense is terrible right now. It's a flag on the play. A big play by Stroud. The fact that they even throwing it deep with a lead like this is crazy. A 47-yard pickup. Malachi Starks got abused right there. Well, I ain't gonna say he got abused. I didn't see the play, but Malachi Starks was on the play. And it's a face mask on the defense, so yep. And that's Malachi Starks with the face mask. I don't know how the free agent thing works. Let's put it this way: Roger Goodell is just a dumbass. He's suspended without a paycheck. Probably why. Okay, Yeah, he's not getting paid. So I guess, okay. From that point, okay. From that point of view, I do see it then. Thank you for clarifying that. That does make sense. Okay, he's not getting paid though. Well, right, we know he's not getting paid because he's not with a team though, right? The Ravens cut him, right? So he not, unless he had guaranteed money, but a kicker having guaranteed money is crazy. But if he was like, the Ravens cut him, so he shouldn't be getting paid by nobody, right? But I don't know. He got no contract, so no money. Yeah, he's not playing with a team. So is that the reason why? So is that the reason? I guess that's the reason why. He's not getting paid, so it's like, that's crazy to not get paid, and you still gotta wait to get paid to get a contract for your suspension and stuff. So I guess I get it. When you look at it from that angle, look at this. Touchdown Texans. Touchdown Texans. 41 points. 40 points is insane. 40 points is diabolical here. 40 points is insane. It's too easy though. This is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting. This is the second team to score 40 points this year. So let me rehash it for you. So they gave up 41 points to Buffalo. They gave up 38 to the Bills. They gave up what, 37 to the Chiefs, and another 41 to Houston. Let me just fact check this again. Make sure I'm right, bro. So you gave up 41 to Buffalo, 17 to the Browns, 38 to the Lions, 37 to the Chiefs, and 41 to the Texans, who offense has not been all that good so far this year. Yeah, Harbaugh's gone, bro. Harbaugh's got to go. Harbaugh's got to go, bro. Harbaugh has got to go, bro. I mean, this is crazy. 41 points twice in 5 weeks is diabolical. Almost another 41 points with 38 and another 37 points. And the only team that you didn't give up 40 points to was the Browns, who can't score nobody. Yeah. Harbaugh, and I love these guys as people, but right now they gotta go. Zach Orr and Harbaugh gotta go. Harbaugh has to go. Harbaugh has to go, bro. Yeah, bro, they blew a lead to Buffalo, 41 points. 38 points on Monday Night Football to the Lions. Another 37 points last week, and then 41 points. I don't even think he makes it to the bye week, bro, because it's like, we knew they might lose this game, but it's about how you lose. I don't think no one saw this coming. I expected like 23 to 13 kind of loss, but 41 to 10? 41 to 10? Nobody saw that one, bro. Man, let me get on Facebook. I already know my people's on Facebook already talking about this game. I know it's gonna be the first post I see when I get on here. Here we go. Yep. They got Ja Rule. They got Ja Rule at the stadium. Ja Rule watching a blowout. Let's see. Let's see what the friends are talking about. Ain't even nobody talking about nothing right now. I'm actually shocked to be able to get on here, and I'm glad I didn't buy tickets to this game, bro. Not that I had the bread, but this is crazy. Nobody even on my list is talking about this game. That's how you know it's bad. I expected to see people mention this game. They're not even talking about this game on Facebook. They already over it, bro. They already over it, bro. Yeah, they got no answers at all. This is diabolical. The fans already left the game. I could even give them 26 points, Kevin. You said you thought the score would be 32 to 2. I don't have faith in this Ravens. This offense to score 26 points. Hell no, bro. I thought the Ravens maybe only get like 13 points, like which they on paid for, but not to give up 41 points. This is crazy, you know? Crazy. The Ravens are a blown team. They are. The coach got to go, bro. It's just that simple. They're playing with no effort. That's a coach problem. As a Steelers fan, I wouldn't feel right rubbing. Yeah, this is bad. I mean, but I wouldn't even get mad at you if you did. The Ravens fan talked trash all year to the Steelers last year when we beat you on the playoffs and in the game before that. So Steelers fan have every right to talk trash. I couldn't even get mad at no Steelers fan right now. We're bad right now. All right, Ravens with the ball. Zay Flowers. Oh boy. They called it the Beyonce Bowl last year on Christmas time. They called it the Beyonce Bowl. It's crazy. We did beat them 31-2, but this is disgusting. Keaton Mitchell, carry. First and 10. Let me hydrate. I've been doing a lot of talking here. More so bad about the Ravens, but intercepted. Another interception. Look at this. Another interception. This is disgusting work. Another interception. Another interception. Mark Andrews couldn't hold onto the ball. He dropped it. Intercepted. This is fucking disgusting. This might be the worst football game I might have seen the Ravens play with my own two eyes. This may be the worst football game I've ever watched the Ravens play, and I've actually stayed to watch this entire game. I have never watched the Ravens game with my own two eyes this bad before. This kind of bad. And I've seen Peyton Manning throw, 7, 8 touchdowns in one game against the Ravens, and that at the year after they won the Super Bowl. But this may be worse than that, though. This is just bad. This is fucking ridiculously bad. This is really, really bad. This is really, really bad, bro. Excuse me. This is really, really bad. This is really, really fucking nasty. Thank everybody for being here. I appreciate y'all, man. This is really disgustingly nasty. I appreciate everybody that's still here, though. Make sure you like the video, drop a like, comment. Like I said, show love to his streams. Like I said, we're gonna be here next week, even though the Ravens look bad. I don't expect Harbaugh to be back. I don't expect Harbaugh to be the coach by the time. But knowing them, they'll probably keep him into the bye week. But I wouldn't expect Harbaugh to be back by next week against the Rams. I don't, bro. I don't. But if he is back, if they play like this against the Rams, he's gone, bro. It's no doubt. They're giving up 40 points in almost every game they played. Yeah, bro. Yeah, this is definitely the worst game I've ever sat through and watched my own two eyes, bro. Wow. Mm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is, wow. This is crazy work. This is disgustingly bad. And I don't know how many times I've used the word disgusting in this live stream, or nasty. I don't know how many times I've used it. I don't know if we have a counter of how many times I've used the word nasty or disgusting in this stream, but it ain't a joke. That's exactly what this. That if you're not watching this game, and like, this is a nasty game, bro. This is a very nasty game. How many times have the Texans even punted the ball in this game? Have they even punted one time? John Harbaugh should be gone by this game, bro. But I feel like they're going to keep him until the bye week, because they'd rather fire him on a bye week to give the coach more time. But I feel like he should be gone this game, because this is the Texans, bro. They got 41 points. They got 41 points, bro. The Texans should not have 41 points on y'all. Their offense has not looked like nothing up until this point. You give a like. This is crazy. And still caught it. And still caught the ball. Oh boy. Woo boy. Oh boy. All right, 3rd down and 5. Can we get a stop on defense? I would love that. I would love that. Can we get a stop on defense on 3rd down here? 41-10. Pressure on Stroud. And incomplete. 4th down. All right, they're going to kick a field goal here. They're trying to run about 44 piece. Now, if I told you they played the Bills, the Chiefs, the Lions, the Texans, and you told me that the Texans would be the one team to score the most points against the Ravens out of all the teams I mentioned, Bills, Lions, and Chiefs. If I told you that the Texans would be the one team that would score more than anybody against the Ravens, would you have believed me? You don't even, that's a rhetorical question. You don't even have to answer that question. I already know the answer is no. The Texans have scored more points than the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Lions. 44 points. And we still got game time here, bro. It's crazy. Crazy, bro. All right, where we at here? It's a Christmas nightmare. Saints may get their first win. Good start for the Saints due to the Ravens hit. I'm glad to be here. Yeah, thank you, Polar Bear. Listen, bro, you subscribing to the channel, being new here, has been my highlight of my day, bro. Has been the highlight of this stream, bro. Well, all y'all, but you being new and coming through is help growing the channel is my highlight, man. You have been my highlight, and I appreciate you for that. Due to the Ravens history, the Ravens, this is only their 3rd coach in history, bro. So this is unfamiliar territory to fire a coach in the middle of the season. The Ravens have never fired a head coach in the middle of the season. I remember they fired John Fossil that one year and made Cam Cameron I mean, they fired was it John Fossil, and then they fired Cam Cameron the year they won the Super Bowl, right? Or they fired they fired. I forgot what happened. Cam Cameron became the coordinator, but they've never fired a head coach. I've never seen them fire a head coach in the middle of the season. John Harbaugh might want to strap on a helmet walking down the tunnel in case a beer bottle was being thrown at. Ooh, the Ravens fans, I would think, would have more respect than that than throw a beer bottle at John Harbaugh. I mean, they're bad, but I mean, let's get respectful here. This is without a doubt the worst game I've ever listened to. Yeah. I've never seen a Ravens game this bad, bro. I say 100 times. I've said disgusting or nasty at least 100 times. Most definitely. They probably will. Game's over. At least y'all got double digits in points. There's a silver lining in that. Man, are we really in an era where the teams can look forward to playing against the Ravens defense? I think we are, Trey. I think we are at that point where teams actually like think they can run up 40 points against the Ravens. Crazy to think with all the tradition and the history that's a thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this pen for you, me and you, and anybody in the chat. You got that Baja Blast, and I got this Bedrock. So let's go ahead and make it happen. Oh shit. You play the Rams. We play the Rams next week. If Houston did this, whoo. Hopefully they get some guys back next week. Hopefully we get some guys back. Derrick Henry can't get nothing, bro. Henry can't get nothing, bro. They showing that play that you was talking about with the Saints, that fumble recovery. They ran it back for a touchdown. The Saints. It's not many players on this Ravens team that got like none of the new players that have been drafted in like the last 3 years have seen an ass whooping. Like I don't remember the last time the Ravens got their ass whooped like this. Like a lot of these guys are not used to this kind of ass whipping, like this kind of ass whipping. This is a different kind of ass whipping. They can't get nothing going. They can't get nothing. They're gonna punt the football. And now you want to punt the ball now. You might as well go for it at this point. All right, fourth down punt. Let me get this Eagles game back up. The Broncos just scored a touchdown, right? Yeah, Broncos got a touchdown, so this is more of a closer game than. So I think I'm gonna watch this game. Kevin, if you're in the Discord, thank you again. I'm gonna watch this game because right now this Ravens game, Ravens game been over. I'm only been. Don't laugh at me right now. Don't laugh at me right now, Sosa. Don't laugh at me right now, bro. 44 to 10, bro. It's 44 to 10, bro. Let me repeat that again. 44, bro. And I can't even believe I've sat here and watched this entire game, bro. I can't.
That's crazy.
I can't believe I've sat here and watched this. I can't, bro. It's 44 to 10.
Wow, bro.
44 to 10. Like,
they're gonna hit 50 lead at that point, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I mean, it is what it is. I'm depressed right now. I'm not used to watching this kind of game from this team. Like, yeah, when we lose games, they're always one-score games. If we lose, we rarely get our ass beat like this. I haven't seen our ass whooped like this in a very long time. This is back-to-back weeks now. We've got our ass whipped. We was down 37 to 13 at one point against the Chiefs. Now we down 44 to 10. The Lions whipped. Like, this is crazy work right now. This is, I mean, 1-4. I don't even remember the last time I remember the Ravens being 1-4 ever. Even last year they were 0-2, but they turned it around. They're 1-4. This is insane. Insane. But anyway, Kevin, again, thank you again for doing this as always. Thank you for getting the game up for Sosa and everybody watching this game. I had nothing else to commentate with this game. This game's been over since halftime, really. I was trying to find a little silver lining, but there is none. There's nothing to watch here. Like, you know, Harbaugh should be getting fired after this game. He should be. Should be. Yeah, Harbaugh should be gone, bro, but we'll see. You said, did you post? Yeah, I already posted a few TikTok videos. Go check them out. 41
to Bills, 38 to Lions, 37 to Chiefs, and now 44 to the Texans.
And they are the worst offense out of the teams that you mentioned. They're actually the worst offense out of all those teams, but scored the most points.
Yeah, that's bad.
This is bad, bro. They got their backup quarterback in. That's how bad they put their backup. I'm surprised Stroud even played this long. He dropped the ball, but yeah. But yeah, thank y'all boys for being here. I don't even know if I want to do a post-game show. I mean, I probably am going to do a post-game because I got a lot of shit to say. Y'all want to stay tuned to this post-game show. Yeah, I got a lot of shit to say. And so you just got to stay tuned. I got a lot of shit to say. I'm going to go back on death, but I appreciate you, Kevin, again. And Sosa, thank you for being here as well, bro. I'm over this game, bro. But thank y'all. I'll be back. Fourth down. The Ravens play the Rams next week. I got my nicotine, but I can't smoke it. Why can't you? I have crippling arthritis in my hands. Take a toke. I got you, bro. I got you. You want me to take a toke? I got you, bro. Listen, you've been here this entire time vibing out with me. You don't know me from a can of paint. I don't know you from a can of paint. But it's nothing but great vibes, and I appreciate you hanging out, man. You've made this stream entertaining. Your commentary and your presence, Polar Bear, has made this an enjoyable stream. Thank you, everybody. Just want to give you your flowers real fast. I have arthritis too. So I don't have arthritis, but I be having muscle pain sometimes, and that's why I be smoking that weed too. Did you post that on TikTok? I did. Has this team used up their Super Bowl chances? They should have did in 2023, but since they didn't, this season might be a wash, bro. And it's crazy to think a team with Lamar Jackson season might be already over at 1-4. But then again, the Bengals don't have Burrow. The Steelers might run away with the division, but the division could still be up for grabs, though. As crazy as that sounds. Let's just get this game over with, bro. There's 7 minutes to go. These are gonna be the longest 7 minutes ever, bro. Yeah, take a toll. Yeah, take a toll, Trey. Thank you for hanging out, bro, as well, and thank you for joining our Discord too, bro. You've been amazing. You've been amazing. We just met too, bro, and you've been amazing, bro. Thank you. Y'all been good. Y'all been good vibes. You feel me? I'm sorry because I'm used to a lot of y'all are new to these live streams that we do here. We're used to a lot of winning here. We're used to a lot of winning here, like on these live streams. It's very rare. I think this is the first time since I've been doing these live streams that I've seen the Ravens lose 3 in a row. This is the first time I've seen the Ravens lose 3 in a row since I've been doing these streams. We're not used to this over here, bro. So you guys being here have really helped make this stream go through. Like y'all commentary has really been keeping this stream afloat. I'll be real with you, because it's hard to sit through a game like this if there was no chatter in the chat right now. It would be hard. It would really be hard to watch this game. Cooper Rush going deep. Intercepted again. Another interception. Another interception. Did Rashad Bateman not fight for the ball? Why did Rashad Bateman? What the fuck is that? Rashad Bateman, what is that, bro? What the fuck is that? What is that, bro? Wow, bro, another interception. Oh boy, oh boy. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch this game. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I really appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have really carried this stream. Y'all have really carried this stream, bro. Y'all don't know how much y'all being here has made this work. Cause I mean, I'm gonna be real. I don't like to cut the stream off in the middle of a game. And honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I would have already cut this game off right now. You know, but you guys have done something for me by keeping me here, bro. I'll do my best to be here every week. Much thanks. Yeah, no problem. Listen, I'm not gonna talk about myself. You see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you like the vibes, you know, I'm a vibes guy, bro. I guess I use this time to talk about me a little bit for you. I'm a vibes guy. I'm a podcast. I'm a commentator. I do work on Twitch. That's why my links in the pinned messages. Y'all should go check me out. I do content all over the place. You know, podcast, the game show host, Millionaire, Family Feud, Deal or No Deal. I'm into all that stuff, bro. I'm into all that stuff. You know, and so, you know, I appreciate y'all. I love to talk. I love to engage. I like to meet people, even though I'm not a people person. Make it make sense. But I love y'all. I love everybody that come through. Win, lose, or draw, the vibes are always going to be good here. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to be good here, regardless. Even in games like this, you know. They're not trying to play for hardball. They're not. You can see. You can tell, right? It shows. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to get fired. Because they're not even playing for hardball right now. They're not playing for him right now. They saying the latter half of their schedule after the bye week is a lot easier, but I mean, if they're 1-5, it ain't gonna make a difference. If they're 1-5, it don't matter how easy their schedule is. I'm not trying to say they're gonna be 1-5, but if Harbaugh's still the coach and they're playing like this, if Harbaugh's still the coach by next week, they're gonna be 1-5. They're clearly not, like you said, they're clearly not playing for him. I think that's evident at this point. The strength of schedule doesn't matter for their opponents because the Ravens aren't good right now. You can show their strength of schedule all you want, but the Ravens themselves are not good. You know, they're not good. So you can say they strength of schedule is 47% winning percentage, but if they're not good, none of that matters. None of that means shit. None of that means shit. There's something in the locker room that's off. I don't know if it's a coach or if it's a player, but something in the locker room is off for them to be playing like this, bro. Something in the locker room is off. It's off. Something in the locker room is definitely off here. It's definitely off here. Something is definitely off with this team. It's a cancer in the locker room. To be playing like this, it's a cancer in the locker room, bro. It's something that it's a negative energy, and trust me, I get it. I know what that feels like. When energy levels are not, when something is messing up the energy, you get performances like this. It could be Harbaugh, it could be a player. I don't know, but being an energy reader and being able to feel and see energy, you can see it, you can feel it. There's an energy level that's off. There's somebody in that locker room, coach or player, that's just throwing it off for them to be playing like this. This is uncommon. My guess would be Harbaugh, but you can always tell when players give up on a coach. The question is, will they play for the interim coach? Depends on who it is, because at the end of the day, there's still talent on this roster. You know what I'm saying? Even though the defense been playing bad, there is talent on this roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the interim coach is a guy that the players resonate towards, they could definitely turn things around, even at 1-5, because they won 12 games last year at the starting 0-2. Now this would be a lot worse, but if they get a coach in there that they like, it's not about talent. This is not a talent issue, bro. They got the talent. They were averaging 30 points a game up until this game. They could put points on the board. Even with the defense being as bad as they were, they could always put points on the board. So it's not a talent issue. It's a skill. I mean, it's a discipline and effort thing with this team. But the skill is not a lack of skill. The talent is definitely there. I literally were saying that the Ravens had the best roster on paper before the season started. So the roster is there. Did the Broncos get a touchdown? I can't see your stream anymore for some reason. Oh yeah, touchdown Broncos. I didn't see the play though. They showing a replay. Oh yeah, that's a touchdown. His knee wasn't down. This is a better football game than the Ravens right now. Shout out to all the Eagles fans and Denver fans. Aren't you an Eagles fan, Jeff? Or that's somebody else? I don't. One of y'all was in here was an Eagles fan. Broncos out there doing their thing, bro. The Eagles are a tough team to beat. They're a tough team. Oh, they're going for 2. They went for 2 and they got it. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. The Broncos got the lead. Look at that. Okay. Hell yeah, good shit. At least that game's competitive. Me versus Sosa. Hell yeah, that's a good ass game, dog. I wish I could say the same here. The most points the Ravens have get up at home under Harbaugh is 44 points. You're watching it right here. You're watching it right here. Since Harbaugh's been the coach for 18 years, this is the most points he's given up at home. Ooh, boy. I want this game to be over with. Lamar and Tyler Huntley are laughing on the bench right now. I'm not saying they can't laugh. Obviously, you could, I don't nitpick with that. But they show them laughing on the bench. It's 44-10. This game is almost over. This game is almost over. Excuse me for yawning. That's how this game's been. It's been a snooze fest. Like I said, if you're a Texans fan, hell yeah, this is a great game right now. If you're a Texans fan, this is great. If you're a Texans fan, and this ain't nothing against the Texans. Good stuff to go in here and handle business. Really good stuff by Texans. Really good stuff. Finally, this game's over. They kneel down. Finally, this game's over. But finally, it's over. Finally. I've never seen an anthem like this either, bro. $44-10. 44-10. Woo, boy. 44-10. All right, y'all. We're gonna do our post-game show in about 2 minutes. Hold tight, everybody. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Double R post-game show. It's featuring your boy, Double R. Ravens lose big at home, 44-10 to the Houston Texans. Let me repeat that again, 44-10, beat down, belt to ass by the Houston Texans, 44-10. Worst Ravens loss at home under John Harbaugh, 34-point loss at home. No effort, undisciplined. Cooper Rush was the starting quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, and as you could probably tell by saying Cooper Rush started, you probably know how that went. Let's go with the Ravens stats. Let's go with the ugly first. We'll talk about the good with the Texans here. Cooper Rush, 14 of 20, 179 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, was sacked 1 time for 16 yards. Derrick Henry, 15 carries, 33 yards. They get a touchdown. If anybody in fantasy, they get a touchdown. Keaton Mitchell came back from injury. Was on the active list, 3 carries for 8 yards. Hopkins had 2 catches for 46 yards. Flowers, 5 catches for 72 yards. Really not much to talk about here. I mean, that's been the day. When you score 10 points, I mean, that's kind of what you're talking about. Let's go over to the bright side. If you're a Texans fan, CJ Stroud, 23 of 27, 244, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions, sacked 2 times for 17 yards. Nick Chubb, 11 carry for 61 yards. Stroud had a big curry for 30 yards. Marks had a big run, a couple big runs. The high man receiving, Christian Kirk, 4 for 64. Dalton Schultz, 5 for 60. This was a beatdown, bro. The Ravens had 19 plays ran at halftime. We talked about this at the halftime show. They finished with 40 plays. They ran 40 plays this game. Now, remember early in the stream, before we even started the stream, I said Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell, or the combination of Mitchell, Hill, and Henry, need to have over 25 carries in this game for them to win the game. They didn't even come close to that. They had 40 plays ran. Bro, this is insane. Texas with 417 yards of total offense. Ravens 207, 27 first downs to the Ravens 12, bro. I mean, 6.3 yards per play. Ravens 5.2. Penalties and the timing of the penalties are what they are. Like I said before, Ravens lose these games because they can't win in the trenches. 167 yards rushing for Houston, 44 for the Ravens. So you can't stop nobody in the trenches, and you can't run in the trenches. And when you can't handle the line of scrimmage, you're in for a long day, because you gotta be good at least in one side of the trenches. When you're not good on the defensive side and the offensive side in the trenches, you're a bad football team. And you're not going to win any football games when you can't win the line of scrimmage battle. And that's what's happening. The Ravens are so used to out-rushing people. This is what the offense looks like when Lamar Jackson is not in there. And Lamar hasn't even been running that much this year, but the threat of Lamar makes a big difference. And 19 rushing attempts, and that's even skewed because they did rush the ball a little bit more in the second half, but the game was already over. 2.3 yards per rush. 2.3 yards per rush, man. I mean, this is insane, bro. 3 turnovers, all by Cooper Rush interceptions. I said in the broadcast, I'd rather see Tyler Huntley play. Obviously, we're not going to see Tyler Huntley play because they paid Cooper Rush all that money to be a backup. But I would rather see Tyler Huntley play as quarterback because he has familiarity with the players, the offense. You know, he has familiarity. Well, he wasn't playing with Derrick Henry. Because he wasn't here last year, but he has familiarity with Bateman, well, actually that's probably it. But he has familiarity with the offense, and so he has familiarity with Todd Monken, right? So I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is bad. So let me get to the main thing, elephant in the room. Let's talk about it. Harbaugh, what I seen this game was very concerning. There was no effort. There was no effort in this game. Maybe I should have started the show off with this, because this is the game itself is whatever. But there is no effort in this game at all. And effort is a coaching thing. If you can't coach your guys to at least play with effort, I have to point to the coach. I have to. There's no effort. The line of scrimmage stuff with Isaiah Likely, illegal formation, false starts, defensive side, illegal contact. It's like the penalties were just nasty. 9 penalties for 49 yards. 9 penalties, and you play with no effort. So you're undisciplined. You're undisciplined, and you're playing with no effort. That is coaching. That is all coaching. Penalties and effort is coaching. That is and that is why John Harbaugh needs to be removed from relieved of his duties ASAP. Because it's one thing if you lose the game and you play with effort, it's a nail biter, even though you're undermanned with the injuries. But it's another thing to play with no effort, no heart. I see people on the sidelines laughing. Lamar and Huntley laughing. A couple of times they showed in the broadcast. They're laughing, getting beat down. There is no respect for the coach. There's got to be no respect for the coach here. When you're seeing penalties, no effort, and people laughing on the sidelines. We heard Harbaugh and Monken in their pressers this week. One is taking accountability, the other one is taking no accountability. This is bad, bro. This is really bad. I have never seen a Ravens game where they got beat like this at home. You barely see the Ravens get beat like this in general. But at home, this is bad, bro. This is bad, bro. And they play the Rams next week. 1-4, bro. 1-4, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. It gets worse next week. You got to deal with Matthew. You thought the Texans were bad. First of all, as I mentioned in the broadcast, you got Buffalo, Detroit, the Chiefs, the Texans. If I told you before the season started in this little 5-game stretch that the Texans would be the one team to drop the most points on the Ravens out of those teams I mentioned, you would laugh at me right now. You might even slap me. You might even slap me for saying a statement like that. The Texans have scored the most points out of those 3 teams: the Bills, the Lions, and the Chiefs. The Texans had 44 points. Bills had 41. Lions had 38, Chiefs had 37, Texans with 44 points. That is embarrassing. That is all coaching. Zach Orr needs to go to, and I love Zach Orr. I love him as a player. I love him as a person. He's a Gemini too, but he's got to go, bro. He's got to go. Him and Harbaugh. I can't even blame Monken on this. Monken gets a little bit of blame because the running game, that offensive line is not that good right now. But they got to go, bro. They have to go. I need to hear the post-game presser from John Harbaugh after this one, bro. Because this is downright disgusting, bro. This is downright disgusting football. It is downright disgusting football. This is so bad, bro. This is. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna upload this post game video on YouTube. Make sure you go like and comment. It'll be up in the next couple minutes here. But we're gonna vibe out until I get this video uploaded. But this is the Double R post game show. Ravens are 1-4. They got the Rams next week, potentially 1-5, with no Lamar Jackson, no defense. They even when the guys were playing defense, the guys before the injuries they were playing bad. Now they got injuries, no defense, no Lamar. Can't put up no more than 10 points. This is bad, bro. Double R post game show. This is your boy Retro Recap. Double R, we out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wavy Wild, what's good? Wavy Wild, what's good, my guy? How you feeling? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me upload this video real quick, y'all. Let me upload this video real quick. I mean, City Beautiful. What's going on, baby? Oh boy. Oh boy. It's great to see y'all, man. Wavy Wild, City Beautiful. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Let me check out the chat. I was trying to record the video. Eagles are losing. I've seen a tough loss. I haven't seen one like this. Wavy Wild, good to see you, Wavy Wild. Is there anybody better? I like Tyler Huntley better than Cooper Rush for this team. But are they going to play Tyler Huntley? No, because the coaching staff makes no sense. GG's Ravens. My expectation was low, but damn, exactly, Wavy. I didn't expect them to win this game either, but not like in this fashion to lose like this. That's bad. I think we're playing him $10 million as a backup. I think 2-year deal, 10 mil. Somebody can fact check me on that Cooper Rush contract. I think it's a 2-year deal for 10, $5 million a year for a backup though. I'd rather have Tyler Huntley. At least he's familiar with the team, and he brings mobility to the table. Like Tyler Huntley gives you at least a dual threat. You know what I'm saying? Like Cooper Rush is a pocket passer. I wouldn't have believed it either. First time checking you out. What's good, Karunga? Welcome in, man. How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to the Double R Live Reacts. It's your boy Double R. I'm doing wonderful. I'm blessed. Ravens are not blessed right now. City Beautiful, great to see you, baby. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I'm heading out. Enjoy the rest of your day. You too, man. Thank you, Polar Bear. Thank you. Have a good one. A 2-year deal for $12 million. Even worse than what I said, bro. I'd rather have Tyler Huntley. I'd rather have Tyler Huntley, bro. I'd rather have Tyler Huntley. I'd rather have Tyler Huntley, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I mean, we're doing a little bit of overtime here because I was going to end this stream, but we got a little casual talk going on. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. We got the Rams next week, potentially 1-5. Boy, it's ugly right now. It's ugly. It is ugly right now in Baltimore. If you are a Ravens fan, it is ugly. With no Lamar playing, and this is how you're playing for your coach, they're going to wait to the bye week to get rid of John Harbaugh. They're going to wait to the bye week. But should they? No. But they're going to. They're going to give him one more chance. They're going to give him one more chance. And if he gets blown out like this, it's over. The John Harbaugh experiment is over. Yeah, Cooper Rush used to play for the Cowboys before he came to the Ravens. Good job, Houston. Good job, Houston, man. Good job, Houston, man. Good job, Houston, man. Good job, Houston. Good job, Houston, man. They did a really good job. Really, really good job of handling business. But this is bad. This is bad. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like the video. City Beautiful Wavy, welcome in. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, all that good stuff. I love you guys, and thank you for making this stream amazing. This has been the most interaction we've got of, I think, about all the games we've done so far. This has been the most interactive, even though we got spanked. And I appreciate y'all vibes doing a game like this, because if there was no chatter, this would be even more painful to deal with. So you guys at least kept this vibe going, and I thank you for that. I'm gonna get up out of here and enjoy the rest of my day and be the best version of myself that I can be. This is your boy Retro Recap, Double R, we out. Actually, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Hold up. The Eagles game is still on, right? Hold up. Before we get up out of here, hold up. Forgot. I do want to react to the Eagles game. Eagles game is still on. Hold up. Before we get up out of here. Eagles game is still on. Eagles game is still on. Hold up. We can watch that game. Hold up. We can definitely watch that. Eagles game is still on. Eagles game is still on. I can still watch that. Broncos get ready to score again. The Broncos get ready to pull off an upset here. Hell yeah. Let me get back in the Discord. Let me get back in the Discord. My boys in here, and the game, Ravens game is over. So, good to see y'all boys. So I know you seeing this, bro. Y'all about to put belt to ass to these Eagles, bro.
Bro, it's been busy as fuck here, bro. Too.
Have you been able to enjoy the game?
Watch this. Yeah, I am, but it's like, bro, it's like 10 people here every time.
Every time you try to watch.
We got a breakdown.
Hell yeah, y'all get ready to make a move here. Y'all get ready to score here, though, bro.
Bro, you seen all the bullshit they've been calling on us?
Yeah, but that's typical. Y'all gonna get the Eagles. You know the Eagles gonna get those kind of calls, bullshit. You know, but yeah, y'all get ready to pull off an upset here, dog.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir.
But y'all need to get a touchdown here, because if y'all get a field goal and they can still get the ball back, if y'all get a touchdown,
our defense been good too, though.
Y'all defense has been real good this game. This is big though. This is second down. They still got the Eagles ain't got no timeouts either. So this is
we need this touchdown.
Yeah, badly. A touchdown wins the game.
Yep.
Eagles defense. All right, that's gonna be a 2-minute warning. So they'll get a timeout from the 2 minutes. So this third down right here is big. It's big because honestly, if they get a first down here, it's game over. Because they only need to kick a field goal. If they get a first down here,
just run down the clock, bro.
Yeah, bro, because they ain't got no timeouts left. So yeah, this will be a big ass win. So I might.
That ass will be. Look, they upset. They sick right now.
Yeah, they are. But they still. The game's not over yet though.
Right. True.
Because what do you think, Sosa? Because it's third down. If they run the ball, they run the clock. If they run some clock, or do you go for the first down and try to win it?
I say you go for the first down and try to win it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you want to score, but that also gives them time to score too, though.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's how we've been losing our games, bro. 1-score games. We've been losing like that field goal games.
Mm-hmm.
So I say go for the first down, run some time out. You know, as long as we can, run it, and then either go to fourth down, kick the field goal while the time ticking, and then we'll be set.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And Sean Payton, the coach for the Broncos, he's a gambler. He's known to go. He's known for that gamble play. I wouldn't be surprised if I see him throw here on third. I would not be surprised. because he's a gambler.
I was actually kind of shocked when we went for 2.
I was too. I was like, oh, he real gutsy. He going for the 2, because if y'all don't get it, this is a whole different game. But of course, like, you know, if y'all get it, then here we go. You know, but I was like, that's gutsy as fuck, bro. Gutsy as fuck.
Yeah, we got it.
You got it. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if I see him throw right here, man. I don't know why his stream keeps like going in and out for me.
It's stream. How you doing?
It has been like that. I've been flicking back and forth. Oh, he's back at work. This is gonna be a gutsy third down call. I'm looking forward to see what they do. Thank y'all for still being here. We're doing overtime duty. We're doing Eagles and we're doing Eagles and Broncos right now. We're gonna watch the final part of this game before we get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through. And now I want to see what the Broncos get ready to do here on fourth down. I mean on third down. I'm trying to multitask and do 2 things at one time. So appreciate y'all hanging out. This is a big third down, bro. Big third down. Let's see if we're gonna run the ball. They in shotgun formation though, bro. They in shotgun. They might actually throw this ball. They actually might throw this ball here. They in shotgun. Here we go. And Sean Payne's a fucking gambler if he does this. He is throwing the ball. Okay, good. Okay, that worked out. He didn't throw it. Okay, but it was a throwing play though. So that Sean Payne's a gambler, bro. He actually sat there and went for the throw. But I like what he did there. He didn't throw the ball.
It's gonna leave us with a minute left. It's gonna leave us with a minute left.
Do you like that? Do you like that scenario? What just happened?
I mean, it's cool. I think we're going for the field goal. Yeah, we're going for the field goal. I think. Wait, are we?
Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, they're gonna go for the field goal. They better. It's 4th and 9. They better go for it. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, I told you they was gonna throw the ball, bro. He definitely was calling a throwing play. They mustn't have it, you know. But they definitely called a throwing play. Sean Payton has never been conservative. He's always been a go-getter. All right, here goes the field goal attempt. 1:14 to go. Oh, somebody jumped. Eagles jumped. Yeah, somebody jumped on the Eagles. That should be 5 yards. It's still a field goal attempt, but he jumped. Oh, they called a false start. Wow. Wow, they call false start. All right, 36-yard field goal. And he made it. 21-17. Okay, Broncos. Shit, so I'm gonna be a Broncos fan at this point, bro. Shit, we can root for the same team every week. Because at this point, Ravens didn't give me nothing to watch. I'm a fan of good football, but this is a good football game. Real good football game. All right, y'all, here's my post-game video that we just recorded. If y'all can show some love in the chat, I'm going to give y'all a... Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for y'all. If you're still in here, I appreciate y'all. All right, now we're gonna watch the ending of this game. All right, let's see what Jalen Hurts is made of. Let's find out what Jalen Hurts is made of here. This is a good ass football game. I love games like this. This is a good ass football game. All right, y'all. We just doing a little overtime, dude. We getting ready to get up out of this stream in a second. We just watching the remaining of this Eagles game, and this is a good football game right now. They got so there's a minute and 7 seconds to go. A minute and 6 seconds to go. Eagles got the ball down by 4. They need a touchdown to win this game. Broncos defense real good too, especially they front 4 and their corners. And Jalen go. Oh, they got a sack. Good sack by the defender. Hell yeah. They taking it.
Look, the defense is doing good, bro. So we just got to get the stop right here. I feel a pick coming.
They ain't gonna
let them get the first. Don't let them
get out of bounds.
You lock down. Let's go.
What is the Eagles doing? Is the Broncos defense that good? Like, what are they doing? They're not even like, what is this? 28 seconds. What the heck are they doing?
Let's go. Oh,
good defensive play. They throwing in the middle of the field with 20 seconds to go. They actually kind of lucky that play was actually batted down. This is about to be a good ass win for the Broncos. This is a good to get the Eagles their first loss of the year.
So I'm saying them other games, bro, we shouldn't be 2-2, bro.
No, y'all should have won that Colts game. And
you should have won the Chargers game.
Mm-hmm. They should be 4-0 right now.
Look, she pissed.
She is pissed. She is pissed. Can you blame her? I don't know what the Eagles are doing right now. They got a lot of field to go. They throwing all this. Maybe it's a good defense by the Broncos. I'm like, the Eagles ain't even like no sense of urgency right now.
Get them. Let's go.
The defense.
Oh, they gonna call pass interference.
Oh wow!
I know it.
Why? It's so predictable too, bro.
Yeah,
it's so predictable. You can feel that shit, bro. You knew they didn't want the game to end like that. Wow. So the game still continues.
We did not need that.
No, but I think y'all still got this. Because remember, they still gotta get a touchdown.
Yeah, they gonna be at the 50 though. That's enough yardage.
For Hail Murray, at least.
Aaron Rodgers, right?
Right. Right. Hey, shit, we've seen it all too. You know what's so funny, bro? I was actually watching a highlight of that last night against the Cardinals when he threw them 2 Hail Marys in that one game. It's so funny that you mentioned the Hail Murray. I was watching it popped on my Facebook feed. So I was watching last night. That's so crazy, bro.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
He got out of bounds too. See, now it's getting a little too close now. This is getting a little too close now. And you let him get out. What the hell?
No.
No. Not his internet went out in that moment. No way, bro. Oh, there you go.
Jam.
Stop playing with us, Kev. Stop doing that, bro. I'm too old for this shit, bro. Don't play with my emotions like that, bro. That shit cut off so fast. I was like, damn.
Hey, he locked back in though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. Me even miss a play. Intercepted.
Let's go.
Wait. What?
Let's pick.
Was it intercepted?
Yes.
Wait, no, it wasn't.
Oh, I thought he caught that.
I thought he did, bro. I didn't
just-
see the football hit the ground either. I thought it was this shit too, bro. I was like, wait, what? So they saying they should have been a flag. What you think?
I wouldn't even pay attention. Okay, they ain't call one.
Right. Oh, here go again. Is that a flag?
Kind, low key.
Okay, you being fair. I respect it.
Yeah, low key.
I respect it. This is a good ass win for the Broncos, bro. They only need one more play. This is a good ass win.
Man, y'all got what, 44 to 10?
Bro, bro.
Hey, Jeff, you remember you said we should be ready? Come on, bro. I ain't gonna speak on it, though.
He did say that. He did say that.
Come on, bro.
I don't remember saying that.
He did say that.
Sorry.
Oh, he almost caught that. Game over. Broncos win. Broncos win. Hell yeah. Wow.
Broke that streak.
That was close.
Broke that streak.
What is that? What is that?
Broke that streak.
Good job, bro. Good job, man. That was almost a catch, though. That was crazy.
Yeah, it literally almost was.
Hell yeah. I know you a happy man, bro. Happy man, Broncos got the dub.
Oh my God. See, bro, this how I'm saying. We honestly should be 5-0 right now, bro.
What is that, bro?
Yeah, throw that helmet down, boy. I hate the Eagles.
Good job, bro. Good job. Good win, Sosa. Good job, Broncos. All right, y'all. Let me get back to this. So yes, all right, y'all.
Appreciate that, Jeff.
Hell yeah. Yeah, thank you, Jeff, for hosting this game, man. Is he talking? Is anybody talking?
Hey.
Am I tripping? Is it me?
I heard you. I heard you.
Okay, Jeff. Yeah, thank you again, man.
Hey, yeah, I don't think Jeff talking, bro.
Okay, all good. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for watching the Double R live reacts. We out of here for the night. We'll see you next week for another Ravens game. Hopefully a better one than this one. We out. Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh my God.
All right, let me stop this.